Hey, what is going on, guys? AJ here, otherwise known as Bloodstone the Demon, and I'm once again joined by my good friends. We got Leo.
Sup? I have returned due to popular demand.
And Monsieur Cypher.
Hello, I am not my best self, so you will not get Chaos Gremlin.
I didn't name the stream right. Fuck.
Yep, audio's working.
Yeah, the title of the stream is fucking wrong.
Gotcha.
Can I fix that mid thing, or is that not something I can do?
Has no idea.
Oh, settings? Can I adjust that? Edit. That's what I want to do. Anime podcast with Leo and Bec. Can you check if it changes once I save this?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me reboot. Yep, it changed.
It changed? Nice. Didn't mean to have it like that, and that was fucking weird. Okay. So, we're here with another episode of the Anime Podcast, where today we're starting off with an interesting topic of the Anime Awards. Time for an eye test. I know it is. I just don't want to go to the opticians. Leave me alone. Which, starting off with Anime of the Year, which was very heavily debated for a while by a lot of people.
Yep.
But to be perfectly honest, I think me and Leo have talked about this once before, but it's a thing of when people were talking about the debate, I found it to be kind of shallow at times because a lot of the sort of solo leveling community was sort of going, oh, well, all Freerun has is good animation. That doesn't make it a good anime. And like, no, incorrect on multiple counts. Because yes, has stellar animation. But you also have to understand, it has some amazing like character development. Characters in general, like everyone is either likable or detestable if they're a villain. But even like further than that, like the choreography on the fights has probably been the best we've got from an anime since probably OG Naruto.
Damn. OG Naruto had some great choreographed fights, so you know this is definitely top tier.
Like, I can show you... actually, I can't really because YouTube copyright, but... I'll show you guys like at a later point, but there's so much more to this anime than just good animation, and the story itself and the pacing is just amazing. Like, I think it only has one season, and I think it's only going to get one season, if I'm not mistaken. But
that is a good question. I do not know.
I don't know how far the manga is, to be honest with you. I don't follow the manga side of things too well. But in all honesty, like, it's genuinely just a great series. There's nothing bad about it. Like, it does every single category to like an absolutely amazing degree, whereas Solo Leveling's kind of stuck in the solely fights and badass scenes thing, and then the story just really falls flat after those scenes are over.
Yeah, and in all honesty, let's be honest, I know a lot of people like to say that Sung Jin-woo is basically just an aura farmer. When you tell that to the Solo Leveling fans, they get so fucking pissed. But like, keep in mind, I am into Solo Leveling. I've recently got into it, and I am all caught up in the manga. I have not seen the anime, but I am up to date with the manga. All he does is aura farm. So why is everybody getting mad when they say that he aura farms? That's all he does. It's cool. It's cool, but like the anime, like hold on, let me just say this: the difference between the anime and the manga is the fact that, like, in the anime, we see more interactions between Sung Jin-woo, his sister, and his mom. There's more interactions in the anime versus the manga. In the manga, Volume 1, we learned that the reason why he is a hunter is because of the fact that his mom is in a coma and his sister is in high school and he has to pay for her education. They never bring up the mom again until freaking Volume 5, which would basically be Season 2 of Solo Leveling. So...
yeah, it's just, like, even when they finally brought in a little bit of character development and character growth and actually made him sort of show some level of emotion other than aura farming, quote-unquote,
the fans lost their
shit. The fans went fucking ballistic.
They did. And I don't like that.
They're like, oh, he's lost so much aura. That's not what anime is about. It's not just fucking aura farming 24/7. That's not what an anime is supposed to be.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the people that got upset by that are the people that don't have a loving mother. Because if their mom was in a coma and woke up, like, you would get emotional too. But the fact that they have, like, no reactions, like, oh, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I hope your mother never goes into a coma, because then you'll know what it feels like.
Yeah, and like when I think of like anime of the year, there was very few other contenders that came out like in 2024 that I think would really hold a candle. Like as much as I love Undead Unluck, I can acknowledge that it is not a perfect anime, but it is my favorite anime.
Right.
And even then, like it kind of was like split between 2023, 2024. Like it literally came out in I believe late December of 2023, and was just producing episodes until 2024.
Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to
Yeah.
say something?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, dude, you just talk whenever you
About
want.
yeah, I've seen clips of both Free Rent and Solo Leveling, and I will say I do prefer Free Rent more due to the story, the complex. I do like the animation style; it looks very crisp and unique, and very because you notice the animation style with Solo Leveling, it looks a lot like every other animation style, but with Free Rent, it's a lot more. The eyes are a lot more like narrow sideways.
Yeah.
And
honestly, with Freerun's animation style, I honestly feel like it's old school anime, you know, from like almost 20 years
that's
ago.
why
It's
Where
like
they have,
bordering on two things. Like it.
yeah.
How it reminds me of like Studio Ghibli, but a lot more like
Yes, that's the perfect way to compare it. It does have that sort of
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli vibe, while having
Right.
this sort of modern isekai looking sort of fight scenes, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
You get the best of
And
both
like,
worlds on
speaking
the
about fight
animation.
scenes that I like, I saw a bit of the fight scene between Stark and that dragon. The animation was like that of like current My Hero fight scene. You know, like in films where they do like a lot of like
Yeah,
action. So it's like that, and it's really good.
yeah. And to be perfectly honest, the other thing that kind of gets me with this anime is the fact that it is very misleading on what you thought it was going to be. Like most people probably assumed this was going to be some sort of random isekai anime, but it's just not. It's not even remotely isekai. It's just very much a fantasy, really well written anime.
Right. Hey, Chocobo.
What are y'all
Yeah.
talking about?
No, we're doing a anime podcast stream.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. Surprise guest here.
A pro, a new challenger enters the ring. Also, I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. These
By
are
the way,
based.
sorry for barging in. I had no idea you guys were doing a stream, but I guess I'm a part of it now, so I
Yeah, you're
guess
good.
that's just something.
We're starting off this like anime podcast, just kind of discussing the anime awards things, and like we were just talking about how Freeran.
Hey,
Freeran is
Freyren is actually pretty good, though. I agree with his choice, man.
Yeah, Freeran is perfect, and we were kind of talking about how Solo Leveling fans really just wouldn't let go of the fact that Solo Leveling is not that great of an anime, in all honesty. And even then, it
The
was a
only
season
reason
2.
why
I will be back. I gotta go
the
to the
only reason
gym.
why
Okay.
I would see a reason to
I will be
bring
right
up
back.
Freyren is because it's too sad.
Jeez. Okay, what were we saying,
like
Chocobo?
Solo Leveling are sucking that dick so hard that they're trying to get anything out of it.
Damn.
The thing is like a fucking husk.
As I
They're
was
just
saying,
sucking dry bone.
Beck, as I was saying, I say the only real valid complaint that you can have for Freyren is like there's like two of them. A, too fucking sad, which is essentially a cloaked compliment.
Yeah, and even then, like it's not sad all the time. It's quite funny.
Or B, you don't jive with Freyren because she's a stoic character.
But those same people that will say that shit are the same people that will go like, "Oh, Sung Jin Woo's so cold," when he's literally just stoic. That's all his character has to him.
No, that's the thing. He's an aloof character.
Oh god.
There's a
He's
bit of
just
a
not.
difference there, friend.
Yeah, he's just not that interesting to me. Like, he's such a shallow character in terms of his writing, especially like for the earlier seasons. I don't know much about the manga side of things. I'll be honest, but his character from the anime seasons that have been released is so boring to me. Because I wouldn't say he's gifted. He definitely got fucked over in the powers department at the first like episode or two, but then suddenly he got given literally the cheat code to his universe. So the OP protagonist syndrome strikes again. But Anime's gonna anime.
The only anime that does that well is actually there's two that do it well. Monster, which is like reincarnated as a slime, but more with it has action in, but there's got a lot more romance in it as well.
I'd never
Thought
seen it.
that it would have been like One
I
Punch
did recommend it
Man,
to you,
would've
but
been
you just
the
you said you wouldn't watch it because it does have a harem, but there's not like all the women like the protagonist. It's mainly just like five, six.
Yeah, I'm not.
women.
I have like personal things against harems. That's
I know, I understand. But like I said, this is basically Monster is basically slime, but with more romance in it. I noticed that whilst I was watching it. Like when I was near the end of the season, I was like, "Holy shit! This is basically reincarnated as a slime, but with more romance in it." Which threw me through it.
Yeah, to be honest, like I don't think anyone's really got the sort of overpowered protagonist character down yet because everyone either goes
One Punch Man.
Huh?
One Punch Man.
I don't like One Punch Man.
Okay,
Anyone speaking?
What I
One
miss?
Punch Man and anyone that like okay.
Well, no,
But
not
you have to
you
give
can.
it credit though. It's
heavy
done the
complaints
best
about
out of the
One
ones
Punch
that you've mentioned.
Wait. What did I miss? I was
We're
gone.
talking about the OP protagonist syndrome and who does it best. And Chocobo mentioned Saitama, which I personally object to because I feel like he's probably the worst example of it.
Because it's not like his entire personality revolves around how strong he is. Bro's an utter cheapskate too.
Honestly,
Bro
I
doesn't
like.
even want to be a hero. He just does it for volunteer work.
I fucking dislike it. I thought I liked it, but then
Bro.
it just got old.
Bro, I like One Punch Man.
I'm not a big fan of it. I just think, especially, and I'm going to say this as well. Goku kind of falls into this same character trope of OP protagonist that gets constant power ups for no fucking reason.
I would have objected.
Technically, that would be
That it was
Gohan.
revealed that Goku's strength was literally wished upon him by Bardock.
Technically, yes, but also technically no. I'm just gonna say right now, the OP character that gets power ups out of fucking nowhere is definitely Gohan. Where the fuck did Beast come from? And I'm a Gohan fan.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like the last, I've said this before to you guys so many times, but like the last cool power up for me would have been Super Saiyan 4 in GT. That was the last cool transformation. I wasn't that big of a fan.
Should have been Super Saiyan God.
Yeah, and that should have been.
Honestly, whenever I see Super Saiyan God, it just looks like Goku using Kaioken. It just looks like Kaioken Goku.
Like I appreciate the concept of like wanting to continue on the franchise, but the thing is that you have to understand that eventually you can't get any more toys. You have to play with the ones that you already have.
Okay,
not only
OP animation syndrome, but it's gonna be kind of unexpected. Kirito from Sword Art Online. How the fuck hasn't he died yet?
Look,
that one's another really bad one.
Overpowered anime protag syndrome. He's basically the godfather of that cliche.
Yeah, he really is. But I will say, kind of circling back.
The anime. I do love it. But fucking Christ, he's been in so many video games, and I swear he's a walking cheat code.
Yeah, well, that's because if you pay attention to season 1, he flat out says that he has no life, so all he does is grind levels, which was why when they got trapped in the virtual world, he was already at high level. He was already level 50 by the time they were all trapped in there because of the fact that he was a beta tester.
Yeah. But in all honesty, like circling back to the original topic of anime of the year, like when you talk about like the animes that came out in 2024, there's very few that I think come even close to Frieren. Like I would probably throw Dandadan up there, but that one's like wild as shit.
Thousand Year Blood War is not on that list.
Well, this is like animes that literally started in 2024.
Oh yeah.
Well, then again, Solo Leveling's on here for some reason, so yeah, maybe not. Is 1,000 Year Blood War on here?
I think the reason I think the reason why Bleach isn't there is because of the fact that like Disney has the exclusive streaming rights to 1000 Year Blood War arc, so they probably didn't count it.
Yeah, but I think another one that kind of goes up there for me is Windbreaker.
I actually think it was like, I think at one point it was nominated for Best Action Series.
Possibly. I haven't gotten to that one yet.
Meh.
Yeah, but I think the only two anime that I would put close to Frieren for anime of the year for me personally is Windbreaker, which is basically just a better version of Tokyo Revengers, and Dandadan, which is kind of like a goofy sci-fi mystery thriller kind of thing. It's a very weird to describe anime.
Side note, for people that don't know, if you watch the English dub of Dandadan, the main character is voiced by the voice actor of Shikamaru from Naruto.
Oh, nice.
Cool. By the way, the Dandadan is basically Scooby-Doo, but with hentai.
It's more ecchi than hentai, my guy.
Oh, you gotta. You know, I will explain the difference to Beck when we're off stream because YouTube.
Yeah, but no, I don't think anything else that came out this year is really worth putting up next to it. Ninja Kamui has to be the biggest failure of the year for me because I was so hyped for this shit,
and then it became basically knockoff Gundam.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why did they had such a great first episode or two, and then suddenly we went to fucking discount Gurren Lagann?
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't know why that turned into such.
You know what? Another anime that did start. Wait, was it last year or this year? No, it was this year. Yeah, it was this year. To Be Hero X. I've heard that it's really good.
Well, this is basically
like a
including things
like
that came out
anime?
in.
No, that's a different one.
Yeah, basically the 2025 anime of the year was actually all of the stuff that came out in 2024. It's like 1 year prior. It's counting all the results.
I got confused because I didn't know when To Be Hero X came out. If it came out last year,
I think that one came out literally this year, so I think that one would probably be counted in the 2026 version.
Gotcha.
I
have heard some really good things about it though, but back to the main topic.
And then like everything else that I'm looking at is mostly some random ass isekai that I could not give two shits about, or something that just doesn't really. Or there was a weird amount of like adaptations of things. Like we had Sandland? Terminator, and
they did Sandland.
What?
Sandland to the right.
It's being
right there.
Oh,
right there.
My dear friend! Down. I love My Dear Friend. That's such a great series.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's
that's literally something made by Toriyama. It was one of his first mangas.
Yep. I didn't realize that Sandland got a reboot.
Okay, an anime that I do like, and
also guess what? It's being streamed on Google Plus. It's being streamed on Disney Plus, so it's not. It doesn't abide by streaming services. Hover over Sandland again.
What?
See Disney Plus.
Yeah. No, in all honesty, like I just don't think that there was much like besides Dandadan and Windbreaker that I would put close to Frieren. I would not put Solo Leveling anywhere near that group.
Agreed. If you're ranking like animation, I can totally see that. Okay, why is DBZ Daimo even here?
Because it's weird. Like it came out technically in 2024, but like I think wasn't it like another one that was kind of sandwiched halfway between the end of 2023 to early 2024? Am I mistaken?
2024. No, 2024 going into 2025.
My bad, I got that one mixed up. But yeah, it still counts technically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think all in all, anime of the year, Frieren deserved it.
Definitely.
Anime movie of the year. I don't actually think I watched that many anime movies. What actually came? We had My Hero, You're Next, The War on Rorahim, which is pretty cool. Why is the Wild Robot here? That is not anime. Half of this is just animation, not anime.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let me just type in Japanese.
If we're going to be talking about just general animated movies, Flo and The Wild Robot were exceptionally good.
Wait, Detective Conan had a movie?
Flo got the Oscar, but honestly, between those two, I would have been happy regardless.
Yeah. To be fair, the only two movies that I can remember seeing in anime this year was the My Hero, You're Next, and I think the one that won it was the Spy Family Code White. Which,
I
honestly,
saw the.
Spy Family is a solid anime. It deserved the win. For as much as I
I
liked My
saw
Hero, I thought the
My
third
Hero,
movie, as
Your
cool as
Next
it
movie
was.
recently. I saw the Your Next movie recently, and
I heard Ultraman
I
Rising was a
fucking
very
love it.
good movie.
What one? Sorry,
Ultraman Rising.
Oh, never
Heard
mind.
everyone saying how well written that one was.
I have seen clips for that movie, and I will say that I will agree with Chocobo.
yeah. But all in all, I think I agree with the fact that Spy Family won. Because like, as
Yeah.
much as I like My Hero, I feel like the My Hero Your Next movie had a lot of flaws for as good as it was.
I still haven't seen it, and I bought it a couple
I
days
think,
ago.
yeah.
Shonen filler as a whole, really.
I like My Hero, but that's a me thing. It's what started up my channel, to be
No.
honest.
Same.
I honestly, this is maybe like an unpopular opinion, but I think ending, My Hero with Midoriya working at a McDonald's would honestly have been like one of the best plot twists in anime history.
No, we do not.
agree.
We do not talk about the Midoriya and the McDonald's fucking memes. We don't talk about
It's
that
not
shit.
even real.
Damn.
It's so stupid.
I know
I
it's
know
not.
it's not real, but I think the concept of that would be
I'm
like some of the best fucking writing ever.
That is a lie, and you know it.
It would not have. Can I just say though, how the fuck is this incel brat here as Boy of the Year?
I don't even know who
What?
that is.
He has
This is
emo
from The
haircut.
Dangers in My Heart. I hate this anime.
He has it.
Never heard of
He
him.
has the emo
Bobby
haircut.
looks like he looks. His person. I don't know his personality, but he looks like he has the personality of Mineta.
So
Wait a
given
minute.
that
Wait. Isn't he the guy? Isn't he the guy that basically got isekai like 20 years into
No.
the past, and he's like trying to fix the
No.
mistakes he made?
no, he's just an incel kid. It's meant to be a wholesome slice of life anime, but it's just so fucking boring. But I'm given that I'm seeing Himmel down here. I'm assuming this is just talking like the gender of the boy, not necessarily like age.
It's like the main character of the year.
So that would make
Or,
me
like,
say
boys.
I'm going to heavily disagree with this because you had Andy from Undead Unluck. What other animes that came out this year? I keep having to check back to remember what actually came out this year and what. Hell, Okarun, he was cool.
Mhm.
Even Sung Jin Woo fits this category better than this
How
incel little
Okarun
shit.
be up there? Oh wait! Oh, they fucking chose this fucking Mineta personality looking motherfucker instead of Okarun. Are you shitting on my
I would
dick?
give it to the guy from The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic before I give it to this little shit. And then Girl of the Year, Oshinoko is fine, but like I don't really think that this is a deserving category for her. But okay.
I think Himmel's a good choice for supporting.
Yeah, supporting, I'll give that to
supporting
him.
character.
He was pretty damn good written character.
Hmm.
Okay, now I just know that the fucking fan base that voted on this is horny as shit. Because what the fuck is she doing here?
Who is she?
Wait, the stream hasn't caught up. I don't know who you're talking about. Oh, wait, hold on. I wasn't zoomed in all the way.
Yeah, so this is
Who are
from
these
Alia
guys?
Sometimes Hides Her Feeling in Russian, which, good God, that is just like the weirdest anime I've ever watched. Because it just so borders on being wrong to watch that I had to put it down after like episode 3. I could not
Also,
watch
like
that.
No Game No Life.
Huh?
What?
No Game
Watch
No
it?
Life.
What about it?
It's so fucking wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a similar vibe, but this is more just another high school random show that's just got some weird little romance plot that I genuinely
Why?
No Game No Life is like so fucking wrong, and I don't understand why people are like, "Oh, it's such a good show."
Like, I know I keep bringing up Undead Unluck characters, but they're so much better written than fucking whatever this shit is.
I'm
But
with
like,
you, AJ. There's so much.
you have
options.
Uko,
Why
you
do
have
people keep doing
Juiz. There's so much to choose from, and then you pick these guys.
that?
Himmel, you're fine. You're actually one of the best written male characters that came out of this year.
Agree.
And I can't. I fucking can't. What? How are you two here?
Both these say.
That's the same incel that's here, but with the loving.
Are you kidding me?
Oh wait, no, that's the wrong pair. Fuck, man.
The fucking couple from Dandadan would have been a better pick.
Dude, the couple
what
from
about
Don,
Homie
the
Can't
couple from
Communicate?
Undead Unluck, the couple from Kaiju number 8 would have been better.
Wait,
Give us
AJ.
fucking
I thought that. I'm sorry. I thought that was Comey Can't Communicate.
It was for a
No,
second,
Tommy
but
Can't
no.
Communicate was 2023, so I wouldn't be on this one.
Oh.
But no, I genuinely don't. This is where I kind of have a
trying to
bit
kill
more
me in the
objection because
morning.
these like 4 boxes, like back to back, just don't add up to me. This one's not as bad. It's mainly
I hate
these
every
3.
option there except Himmel.
This one's not bad. It's just these 3 for me. But I'll move on. Best in adapted screenplay. Yeah, that sounds about right for
Yes.
Aaron. Best in animation. Dandadan.
Yes,
That's
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
no crud, Sherlock.
I have no criticism for the best animation going to Dandadan because have you seen that shit?
I need to watch
looks
Apothecary
goofy.
Diaries.
Cool.
Dude, I've watched the first season and I'm waiting for the full second season to be out so I can watch it. This show is genuinely such an underrated gem.
Okay, I've been meaning to watch Apothecary Diaries.
Here's the thing: if you really want like a fast-paced like shonen battle anime, this is not your shit. You're not gonna watch that and
no,
get that.
it's slow paced and it's story driven.
It's slow paced, it's story driven, but it's also it's got such interesting like character dynamics and has such a rich like cultural history in China that it's just so interesting to me. And then like characters design wise, I cannot fault it. Every character looks unique.
Right, just the one directly next to it. I've never heard of that anime.
I don't know if I want to at this point.
Same,
Yeah.
that looks like it's
Sister
got some
and
interest
Diary
in it.
Days with My Stepsister, episode 9. Specifically episode 9. Probably because that's the only one they're allowed to watch.
No, I've got to give this to Dandadan episode 7. That anime had me broken to tears at one point.
Don't spoil! Don't spoil!
Dude, the anime's been out for almost half a year now.
Hush.
Don't blame me.
Best in original screenplay, Girls Band.
I don't know this one, so I have no comments per se. But I would say out of the ones that I've watched, I would say probably give that to Fern as well.
Watched best soundtrack.
Oh yeah, Dandadan deserved it. It had some killer music.
Beep 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 beep.
And then best in sceneries and visuals, Freeran. Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
Fuck
Best in voice.
me. Why are we giving this anime so much more props than it fucking deserves?
I'm honestly surprised. In all honesty, considering all the hype around Solo Leveling, I'm surprised that hasn't gotten anything. And yet that is here. The Dangers of My Heart is here, but Solo Leveling isn't. That's
will take back most of my comments about Solo Leveling in comparison to this shit.
You see, here's the dealio, my friends. There's a difference between fanfare and high art.
Fair. Opening theme song of the year? Yeah, hell yeah. That deserved it.
That shit is catchy.
Isn't that the weird anime you told me where they got reincarnated, but
yeah, the theme of this anime is absolute dog shit, but the music in this anime is fucking great.
Yeah,
so I do agree with this comment. Plus, it's more the manga that's going in some weird directions with this. So I wouldn't put marks against it because music-wise it is phenomenal, but actual like story-wise, it's got some fucking weird shit to it.
Right.
Action or adventure anime? Yep. Freeran again makes sense.
Freeran basically swept. Look, anime, adventure, and also fantasy anime.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Comedy anime of the year. I would honestly agree with this because I actually watched this show. It was genuinely kind of funny and wholesome at times.
Never.
It's not like a very well-known anime, but genuinely the fact that it got anything is just surprising to me.
Right.
Drama anime of the year, I would not go that far. I don't know what I'd replace it with, but genuinely speaking, this thing is not that great.
Maybe
Honestly, the thing is that I heard there was like a lot of fucking like a lot of Bleach fans were angry that because I think Bleach was nominated for some of these, but they never. I don't think they won anything.
I think the reason people struggle to vote Bleach on a lot of these categories is probably because of all the different random hiatuses that just kept happening. So they kind of had burnout very quickly.
Not really random because the show's been consistently putting on, like it's been annual. Like with the exception of this one here, there's a good chance that it's just going to be an annual release for the next 4 years. My guess is that people just kind of understand that the reason why 1,000 Year Blood War is so hyped is because of content drought.
Probably.
The Bleach fandom, let's be honest here, the Bleach fandom has been waiting for the 1,000 Year Blood War arc for over 10 years.
True.
And while the other members of the big three managed to complete their series and managed to have a standing legacy, Bleach's was not given that luxury.
Well, One
So we
Piece
were
would
just
like to
kind of
review on that one.
waiting for 10 years. So when something as bare
Screw
bones
that,
as
man. You know
so
that.
something as bare bones as 1,000 Year Blood War comes out, everyone's celebrating it not because it's legitimately good, but because it's here.
Yeah, I get what you're saying on
We
that one.
finally have a sip of water, and we
Yeah.
are
And not
drinking
only
it,
that,
even though the water is covered in mud and gunk.
and not only
Yeah.
that,
It's
the
just
1,000 Year
wrapped in a
Blood War
pretty
arc
bow,
is
and we're
actually,
just grateful for that.
and not only that, the
Obviously, I
1,000 Year.
wanted more from it, but hey, what are we going to do?
Not only that, the 1,000 Year Blood War arc is actually giving us more explanations of what happened to certain characters that the manga basically just sidestepped over.
Honestly, I just wanted more character moments for the villains. That's all I wanted, and they rarely want to do that.
I didn't like the villains from the
May
1,000
I
Year
say
Blood War arc.
That's because you didn't spend. That's because they didn't spend time with them at all.
Right.
What were you saying, Bec?
Bro, look at what
Right.
romance anime of the year.
I've seen it. I'm
Thank you,
choosing to
sweetheart.
ignore it.
Sorry,
Ah!
Mecha.
Leo, you so what? I
Kaiju
wanted
number
to say
8.
fuck you.
Congratulations.
Hold up, Bec's trying to say something.
He looked down at us winning another
Oh, I
thing.
wanted to say fuck you, good sir. So, next mystery. Okay, what? I'm confused about ReZero.
So
What is that?
ReZero is basically Groundhog Day, the anime, but so much more fucked up in concept. And I've watched like the first 2 seasons, which were actually solidly decent. I couldn't get through season 3. I just at that point I feel like I was suffering like isekai burnout because of how fucking saturated that entire like genre of anime has become.
Also, for sci-fi, it is Kaiju number 8. No debate
Which
there.
honestly deserved. That one is one that I feel like definitely deserves more love than it's been getting.
Oh, mama, yes.
How the fuck are these? Okay, clearly the Gooners and the Incels have definitely taken some votes up here because these two animes are getting way too much fucking recognition.
Of course, it's gonna be like Gooners and fucking incels.
Supernatural Anime of the Year, Dandadan. Yeah, that's fair.
Fair. Valid.
Mill, I don't know who these guys are, so I will find.
Ken Takakura.
It's it does say actually. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, those were the awards and the results. To be fair, I agree with like about 70% of them. Way too much went to the goddamn Dangers in My Heart.
You see, that's the 30% he doesn't agree with, folks.
Yeah. There was so much given to this anime and this anime that just aren't as rewarding as what they are being led to believe.
Yeah.
Please, for the love of God, let Kaiju number 8 keep what little it's gotten. Please, it's disappointing.
No, I agree with Kaiju number 8 where it's at. It's just these two animes that I don't understand why they've got so much.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah,
You know why? Here's why. Okay, every year you have new anime fans that are joining the anime community, and a majority of the time, by the time anybody finds anime, it's usually during the high school years. So the first anime they end up watching are animes that they think, damn, if only my high school life was like that. How would you want to bet that's why the high school animes are always so popular?
Probably.
Dude, this is not even like exclusive to into high schoolers. Dude, when I was a kid, I thought high school was going to be like High School Musical.
Fair. Also, the only thing I would say about the anime of the year thing, I wish that like Undead Unluck for one got more recognition. Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic and Windbreaker. Those three collectively, I think, should have got more recognition. But just didn't.
Can I say
Please
something
tell
about
me
Wrong Way?
that's not just a little
I'm
name for
watching it.
Windbreaker.
I'm watching it a lot more now, and I got to say, I fucking love how the like this, how the characters interact, the animation style, the plot, the story. Just fucking what chef's fucking.
Although now that I
kiss.
actually look back at it, I can see kind of why the solo leveling fans were upset when they didn't get a single fucking category.
Because let's be honest,
Oh, they
if
did.
they were at least nominated for animation, that would have been justified.
It doesn't show me the nomination, sadly. It only shows me the results on this one.
Right.
But no, genuinely speaking, like the fact that they didn't win a single thing, that I will say that's a little bit of a shit take when these kind of animes are getting points.
Exactly.
If I were to give Thousand Year Blood War credit, it does have pretty animation.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
It's got good fights as well, I would say, but like I feel like a lot of the times with,
I don't
like,
even want to say that because I think I would have like swapped a few people out.
Maybe. No, there's definitely a lot that came out that was pretty good. I'm looking forward to this year a lot more than I was to the end of last year because anime wise, we got some. It was a lot of season 2, season 3, season 4s of shit. To be honest with you, like looking back at it now, like I'm a Demon Slayer fanboy, and I have to admit that last arc was pretty meh till the ending.
Yeah,
And that's
but you
because
do.
the last episode went so goddamn hard. They did not need to cook like that.
Yeah, now we're gonna get a 3-hour animation movie about the Infinite Castle.
They're giving us 3 different movies. It's going to be insane. I'm so happy.
I
Yeah,
think I like what they're doing. Yeah, I
just think
know.
it's
I like what they like doing with like represent. Instead of a final season, it's 3 movies. Do you know how good that animation is going to be, and like how
the fact that they get time to cook with it as
insane
well.
That's the only thing that's saving not Solo,
Dude,
Demon Slayer.
Jujutsu
Because, no,
Kaisen gets
honestly,
that same treatment.
dude, I got tired of fucking waiting for the main plot to continue with Demon Slayer, so I just bought the entire manga series. I bought the entire manga series because the anime was taking forever.
Do you know,
Yeah, but to be fair,
do you
they're
know, like,
cooking with the
how
anime.
freaking awesome it would have been if, like, JJK eventually gets this treatment? Do you know how fucking hard Sukuna versus Gojo would be if given a movie budget?
They kind of already did. Like season 2
that would.
definitely had a very good budget for them. Me personally, I just don't rate Jujutsu Kaisen like that. Like the first season, spectacular. The sort of Gojo arc at the beginning of season 2, loved it. Everything after just really didn't hit the same for me.
Hello, Teach. Welcome to the podcast.
I love. Is there a podcast going on right now?
Yeah, we're doing an anime podcast. We just kind of wrapped up our talk about the Anime of the Year awards.
So I'm gonna give you a fair warning now. Watch your mouth because we're live streaming. You tend to go off the deep end really easily.
No, I think that's Argy, isn't it?
And that's Bec.
No, that's definitely Teach. Remember, he was the one that was saying out of pocket.
Oh yeah, my bad. No, I don't honestly like.
I'll behave. Now, Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's talk about Mei Mei and her.
We are not talking about Mei Mei because fuck no.
The F up, Gojo.
Okay.
Fuck your effing tone.
Hold on. I saw Full Metal Alchemist, the OG one. The fuck yes.
I've read all of Jujutsu Kaisen. It starts off real good and then it just falls off completely.
Like it fell off after the Gojo like flashback arc for me in the anime. I don't know much about the manga.
I love Geto. As just as a concept of a character, I think he's pretty funny.
Why does that make
like
so much goddamn sense given what you've said in the past?
Filthy monkeys.
I would say something about Sukuna, but I'm worried I might get kicked
I just said to watch your mouth.
He had one goddamn rule.
I'm literally quoting him. I said filthy monkeys who don't know jujitsu.
We're on stream, goddammit.
Chill, my boy.
Here, I'm putting in the voice
AJ
chat.
just lost today's monetization. Good night, everybody.
Jesus Christ.
There, if you want to see what I was going to say, just look at the voice chat and you'll see. But I don't think it was as unhinged as what Teach just said.
It's unhinged. It's just I'm not choosing to comment on that because that's like several layers of issues I don't want to delve into.
Why, Chocobo?
Why?
Too much unpack
You
with that
dirty
one.
bastard.
I don't know who's worse, Chocobo or Teach.
Well, at least Chocobo has the decency to put it in the goddamn chat.
Fair. That's fair.
I shall
What?
reply with a singular winky face.
Nah.
What?
I'm just looking at all the anime
Yeah,
protagonists.
yeah,
and there's, like,
but
I recognize like half of these guys at this point.
I recognize even less. Why is that great? Why is Red Suit? Why is she there? The fucking.
Oh, hi Ichigo, how you doing, buddy? You got
Okay.
Midoriya, the guy from Tokyo Ghoul, Aaron Yeager.
So
we got the guy
we can
from
all just
Charity Team. We
agree
got
that like
Gon,
immediately
Light
off the bat,
Yagami, Ciel Phantom Hive.
Well,
we can agree on that at least, right?
Yeah.
Leo?
Yes.
No, wait, no. Boruto needs its own category. It should have died in the fire.
No.
Make it-
Hinata should have swallowed.
Fair. That is honestly
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I had.
Um,
Oh
This motherfucker's from Black Butler, and he is like a C tier.
no, I
He's
think
got-
he's like roughly a
Yeah.
B tier.
I would say like low C, high D, just because like he's got interesting facts about his like character, but other than that, his anime is just weird as shit to me.
Alright, so
Nah,
just a
that-
quick
that's
question.
the
Just a quick
problem that
question.
you get
Are we
from,
ranking the
like,
characters?
mangaka.
Are we
That's the
ranking-
problem that you get for like the mangaka, like originally saying, "Yeah, I was writing a Yuri," but then I'm like, "Wait, I can make a plot out of this."
So here's the question: are we ranking these characters based off of their anime as a whole, or just the character as an individual?
Just them as like an
And then we
individual.
have like, and then we have,
Gotcha.
and then we have Ilric from.
Honestly, Elric
Full
for
Metal
me
Alchemist.
is an A tier to S tier.
Fair.
Yeah.
Like his character arc is so perfectly rounded.
Put Edward. Yes, I was gonna say put Edward either to S
I'm
or
gonna put him
A,
in S.
but
I
put
think
him
he's
to S
fucking
because he's a
worth it.
fucking king. He gave up his power to save his brother. Fucking yes.
No.
D.
No, you got to put him in F tier.
I don't have an F tier. I just have Hinata should have swallowed.
Hinata should have also swallowed Aaron.
In all honesty, I would put Aaron like in the C tier, but that's just me.
The best
I'm not
part.
justifying genocide on this stream, bro.
I'm
No,
not justifying the stream. We're not talking about that. Aaron as a character, like in all honesty, once he got the abilities to shapeshift,
Wait, you
it
haven't
was
seen
decent.
Spirited Away?
I haven't yet, but the thing is, the website I have charges me to watch anime
She's
movies.
a very,
No.
I can tell you,
Oh.
she's like a very middle of the road protagonist. She just wants to save her. She wants to save her family from being eaten because they
Okay.
got turned into boars.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I do have a website for
my-
streaming anime, but the thing is, it charges me for any movies, so I can't watch anime movies on there.
Now
Okay,
you see,
my
I
rating-
have
okay,
a way
I-
for you to get
I
around
just-
that. We can do that later if you want.
Yes, please. I will talk to you about that
All
later.
Studio Ghibli films are objectively mid.
I don't.
By the way, you guys
I don't
seriously
know.
haven't seen
Get
Hunter x
out.
Hunter?
Get out.
I haven't seen
Get out.
Studio Ghibli movies, but I know that is a hot take as shit. Gintoki is like a D tier.
Hayato Miyazaki.
Why
is a
did Beck
terrible
leave?
person. No, unironically, Hayato Miyazaki is a terrible person and an abusive father. I cannot watch his films.
Honestly, I would put the guy you just put, the guy from Gintama. I would honestly put him in C tier. He's got funny moments.
I'm putting him at the very
Honestly,
bottom.
like Miyazaki is. Here's the thing. Here's the problem. Miyazaki, great at writing women, terrible at writing men.
Interesting.
But he's
Go
also
ahead.
an advocate against AI, and that gives me more. That gives him more than my support.
I gotta
Yeah,
put
Gon-
Gon at B. Like he's
Yeah.
a solid protagonist, but it's just the fact that he hasn't been able to have a fully fleshed character arc due to having a series that has had like 7 hiatuses.
7. More like
I
20.
use a lot of hyperbole.
You know
but-
the funny thing about like Hunter x Hunter not continuing? The mangaka's wife is the mangaka for Sailor Moon.
Yeah, that is interesting.
If he would have dropped his pride for just a single moment and just let like assistants and like his wife help him out, I bet you anything it would have been done by now.
Quite probably. I just don't know like that. I don't. I know this one. Why do I know this one? This one's a high school anime. Oh, My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu bullshit. Fuck this guy. Fuck him.
Fucking strawberry onto that freaking. If you don't put that strawberry onto that tier list right fucking now, I swear to God.
We'll get there soon. I don't know who half of these guys are,
Thank
though.
you.
She's referring.
Thank
she's
you.
referring to Ichigo.
Yeah, we'll get to him in a sec. These three, I don't know who they are, or this one. This one's Haikyuu, but I don't watch Haikyuu like that.
Yeah, neither do I.
Anything on your end, Chocobo?
For what?
For Haikyuu? I think. Funny
No.
thing is, I think this name was actually called Hinata.
I think my friend
right.
would know a bit more because he has a sweater that has his face like plastered all over it.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I just know he's from a volleyball.
But I'm not willing to bring up Michael and have you guys like talk to him for like 5 fucking years about a character you may or may not even know about.
I know what this one's from. If I remember rightly, this one's from it's from that Noragami shit. I don't dislike her as a character, so being completely impartial, it's like C/D tier for me because there's nothing to her character. She is bland as shit.
Let's put her in C tier then.
But like, while I hate the anime she's from, she herself is not that bad of a character. I just don't have any comments on her.
Right.
Nothing on this one. Ichigo, I think solid A.
Yeah, he's a solid A.
High B, low A.
Yeah, I would say high B, but I would put him towards low A more so.
Yeah, he's like. I like the cut of his jib.
Deku as a protagonist is kind of like low B tier for me.
Deku as a B tier should have worked at Burger King.
Shut the fuck up with the Burger King!
And then Ken Kaneki is like solid like mid B tier for me.
Yeah.
Like his anime is pretty cool. He as a character is pretty interesting until the final season just ruined everything about him.
Right. That seems to be a lot of animes.
Why did they ruin Tokyo Ghoul like that?
Tokyo Ghoul's
because
anime was just like no, we're doing our own thing like halfway through. And the same went for Soul Eater too.
Honestly,
can I make a confession about Lelouch? I've watched his anime. I still don't understand what I watched.
Honestly, he's a D-list at best.
He's like, Bro is willing to be the villain of the entire world just so world peace can be achieved. Put him at least up to B.
No,
I'll put him to mid-C.
We don't want people to be mad at us, dude.
I'll put him to C tier.
Who cares, man?
Very confusing character. I don't know what to make.
His entire story is confusing. The plot made no fucking sense. And then it's like, oh, world peace will be achieved if I'm killed. Oh, okay, so basically, you pulled an Aaron.
I'm putting Light here. There is nothing redeeming about this fucker.
What do you mean? What? Why does that
He just woke up one day, saw a book that gave him the powers of a god, and then became the God Complex King.
Bro, he's literally like the godfather of the popularization of like the cat and mouse genre for
I hate Light Yagami so much. Like everyone that
I
says
have to be wrong on this opinion exclusively, dude. He's awesome.
No, here's the thing. Everyone keeps going, "Oh, Light should have won. Light should have won." No, L and
I'm not saying Light should have won.
And you know my opinions on Nier. Let's move on.
I'm just saying that Nier's an asshole.
Nier came out of nowhere, but at the same time, at least he did one thing right. He didn't get close to the case like L did.
Yeah, he was so far from the case, he literally showed up out of nowhere.
Yeah, but we've talked about this in great length before.
Exactly.
This is Devil as a part-timer. He's lliterally Satan, so I'll put him at like above Aaron just to really hammer home how much I hate Aaron.
Damn.
Aaron is a better.
I don't know the
fact that you have Light below Aaron is fucking insane to me.
Nope. Both are pretty much the same. It's just I put Aaron up higher because Leo asked me to.
Yep.
Okay.
The guy from Mob
wait a
Psycho.
second, we're not ranking Naruto?
We're going in order.
Mob Psycho, I would honestly put him around like the C tier, maybe B tier.
He's like neutral because he's kind of a neutral character himself. He actively lets people scam him.
Yeah, he's not that bad. He's not that badly written, but the writing is just there. It's not really terrible or good in any particular way. This is some weird guy from Danganronpa that I don't remember.
No idea. Man, Jack, if Jack was here, he would have given you like a full explanation of who he is.
Nagisa, I am moving this guy up to A, or at least like high A, low S.
That's fair.
I love Assassination Classroom. These characters in the Assassination Classroom got so much fucking fleshed out story arcs in 2 seasons that certain shows can't do with 5.
One Piece.
One Piece is fleshed out characters, don't even.
Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War specifically.
Damn. No,
I'm going to keep throwing shit at 1,000-Year Blood War until the day they either fix the problems or when
AJ,
I die.
AJ, the guy you were currently holding, he is the main character from this old anime show called Fooly Cooly. He's definitely C tier at best because of the fact that, long story short, he gets his power from being a simp.
One of these. Actually, no. I need to pour one out for my boy. I'm drinking the freaking protein.
As soon as I said he gets his powers from the second I said he gets his powers from being a simp. Now, because in all honesty, here's how he gets his power. The main character, the girl that gives him his power, she has to smack the shit out of him in the forehead with a guitar for him to activate his powers. I'm not even joking.
Now here's the controversial one. Naruto as a character, C tier.
I'm sorry, you.
But unfortunately, Shippuden ruined everything about his character.
The problem with Shippuden is that
no, it's not Shippuden. It's the 4th grade ninja war. That is what ruined
the series itself.
Yeah, Naruto started off as a really decent character with the whole underdog story. But then you learn he's the descendant of 2 fucking gods, the descendant of fucking Minato and Kushina, which just, no, he is not born with nothing. He's born with probably 4 of the strongest characters in the series.
Yeah, like I said, it doesn't ruin Naruto as a character, it ruins the series themes.
Yeah, the whole, hard work.
Wait a second! That's Madoka!
Which one?
Second, Inhabit Watch, second row, third.
This one?
That's Madoka! I love Madoka!
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
We need that's it. You're watching Madoka Magica with me after this.
I'll watch it with you if you watch Undead Unluck with me.
I will.
Deal.
It's
in audio. It's in audio. We've got evidence.
We got the voice clip. Everybody, quick! Write the timestamp down. Write the timestamp.
No, I'm kidding. But I will genuinely watch that with you at some point. Where would you put her?
If you want, I can probably watch it tonight. Don't put her in F tier. She's a great person who holds out hope for everything.
I was just trying to scroll up.
Hopeless. She's an A tier at best. She's like A tier. She's like A tier at worst.
Wait, she's A tier at best, but A tier at worst. What?
No, I meant A tier at worst.
Oh,
I'll put her in A tier, but like just between Ichigo and Nagisa.
My girl literally saved the universe, and y'all telling me, nah, who this bitch?
I don't know who the hell this is.
If we haven't seen the character, we literally put them in the haven't seen it section.
I don't know who the panda fucker is, so. Anyone got anything on Ginger?
Nope.
I want to say he's from one of the Gundam animes, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Rino Kimura, I am putting this guy so far at the back of C tier.
That's fair.
Like, he's just barely not in D tier for me.
Is that from the series called Blue Lock?
No, that's
he's from Blue Exorcist.
Oh, you see, they both have the word. I fucking hate Psyche.
Never seen it, but let's be honest.
I hate Psyche so fucking much.
All
he does is bitch and moan about all the privileges he has. He's such a fucking bitch. I hate him.
In all honesty, AJ, that character that you just moved, he is the inspiration behind every single neglected Deku storyline that's on the internet. The guy, I've been neglected, now I have the powers of a god. They're all based off him!
No, Psyche is like, oh wow, I have these psychic powers, but I don't want my life to be any more complicated than it already is, so I just use them really subtly. By the way, my mom's a bitch, my dad's a hoe, I hate my friends, these people keep pestering me, they're fucking annoying, I just want to die and eat pudding.
Okay, so yeah, F tier.
And that's your main character.
Okay, Saitama, you know what?
Please,
Just for the gag,
here.
wait, yep, I was just gonna say that. Just for the gag of him being a C-ranked hero and One Punch Man put him in C tier.
I just don't think he's got that great of writing, and like he doesn't.
He's very
He's not.
In all
sweet, but like
honesty,
that's really
Saitama as
all
a
there is to
character.
it because I can't really defend him because I haven't watched the entire series.
In all honesty, Saitama as a character, like the entire One Punch Man series focuses on all the side characters except Saitama. That's all you got to know about One Punch Man. All the other characters are more fleshed out than
I think that's
Saitama.
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, in all honesty, One Punch Man does side character development much better than any other anime. At least give it that kind of credit.
I'll give it that credit, but I don't know who this fucker is, so I'm putting her in the end of haven't watched.
Yeah.
This one's from that zombie anime, I think. I just don't remember which one.
Zombie High School?
It's not High
That's
School.
the only
of the
one
Dead,
I
is it?
know, so if it ain't that
No,
one,
High
I
School
don't
of the
know.
Dead, the different one. What is this one? This one's
got-
the idol one. Like she's a zombie that gets run over by a
I
truck and turns.
remember now. Yeah, she gets hit by a truck in the first in the first episode, and she gets turned into a zombie and been put into an idol. She's so cute. But that's really all I can say because I haven't watched that series in such a long
I
time.
haven't watched
End
it
of
either.
C
Or
tier.
like
We
C
got
tier
no.
because it's like average sweet little munchkin.
No clue who that is. This is the bunny girl guy. I don't like him much, but the abridged version is so much better.
Hey,
Yeah.
guys, do you want to
What?
hear a secret?
What?
In like 2 entries,
Mm.
we're going into Depression City.
She's not wrong.
Okay, good to know. Don't know who this
No,
is.
and I say Depression City, I mean, I'm not just talking about Shinji.
Right, no, I know. I saw
Oh yeah, I see
I see the
good few.
characters after Shinji up.
I see one of them that I recognize, but we'll go. I don't know who this is. This is from like some weird romance rom-com anime where she's like
all 3 of them.
she like starts off kind of podgy and then loses weight overnight and then becomes like the most pretty girl in school type thing. I don't get it like that.
Yeah, no, no. She's the one behind the whole glow up Deku storylines. You know, of like, oh, I wish I was skinny so that people could actually pay attention to me. Boom, Deku's skinny now, and now he wants revenge.
I'll put this here because I don't actually. I'll put her in C tier since again we don't really know much about her.
She's definitely a wholesome person. She's not
Here's
an
the
asshole.
deal with Shinji.
That guy belongs in the shut the fuck up and throw a punch already, Shinji.
No, here's the thing. I have not watched Shinji. Not Shinji. I have not seen anything. I have not seen the series that he's from. But I do know. But I have watched like video essays and like things about it. The reason why this bitch doesn't throw a punch is because the themes of the series is anti-war.
No, it's not.
He's the embodiment of the
That is a fucking lie.
Itself is telling him to man the fuck up.
That is a fucking lie because the entire show is basically giant mechs versus angels.
Yeah.
Shinji, I'm not gonna lie. Let me explain this.
It's
okay,
Hubert.
AJ, hold on. Shut up! I'm talking.
Okay,
AJ.
fuck.
Damn, bro.
Sorry. Nah, but in all honesty, AJ, let me put it to you this way: Boruto is a better character than Shinji.
Here's my problem with Evangelion. You cannot hold the Christian iconography of Evangelion like into any form of like meta-analysis with the series because the series creators literally just said, "Oh, it just looks cool."
Yeah.
There's no symbolism behind it outside of, "Oh, Christian iconography looks cool."
We'll put him in F tier.
Oh, my poor boy.
Bottom of the F tier, please.
Nope, Light stay in there.
Fine. How about you put him before Light? Because in honesty, he is just that bad of a character.
Hey.
It's the truth, you know.
I don't know who White Hair is, so if you got something for me.
You see, once upon a time, there was a meteor that fell onto Earth. And then it formed a little creature. It then absorbed a dog and became the dog. And it witnessed the owner of said dog die. Upon the corpse of this owner, it turned into a boy. And then the boy witnessed all sorts of sad fucking bullshit. That's this person's story. It's like the saddest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just unending misery.
So character-wise, where do we put that?
Probably C tier, because the whole thing is like trying to find the humanity of things.
I'll put him before, like just barely after Rin and Kumara, because we at least know something about that character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simone is going to like the highest
Simone.
of B.
No, you gotta put him in like S tier.
No.
Not because for a portion of the anime, he was very hard to watch without getting annoyed at.
I
And
understand, but you have to understand that that's the beginning of it. The rest of it is fucking awesome.
As a
You know what?
compromise, we'll
And
put him
this
at the top
fucking
of A.
speech at the end
No, how
is
about you put him in the middle
absolutely
of A?
wild. And
Put him between the two girls.
As a compromise, Chocobo will put him at the top of A.
thank you.
Because I cannot put him at S tier
My
just
friend
because part of
Elijah
it
will be proud of me for repping Simone.
I don't know who this is.
I don't know either.
Okay.
Oh, I know the
Soma
person from one more from here.
Soma Yukihiro from Food Wars is going to B tier, but bottom of it because it's more just because he's funny as shit.
It's food porn, dude.
It is, but at the same time, the anime itself has a lot of character growth. Weirdly enough,
Right.
it's just genuinely a good and wholesome anime at times, and then it goes
Maybe
straight to the
turning people on
5
with my
seconds
food
later.
isn't the best way to go.
The next character is Spike Spiegel. I will not hear any arguments. S tier.
Yes.
And
Put that man up. He should not be with.
I have to
I
put
love a
in
woman who can kick my
Chocobo.
ass.
I have to put them down for a second to scroll up.
I know. I'm. It's a good.
She's
It's
trolling
a
you.
gap.
She's trolling you.
Subaru can. That man can go up to like C. Actually, I'll put him at B tier.
That's a
The man
car.
deserves better.
that's a car Subaru.
No, Subaru is the Groundhog Day isekai that is so unbelievably fucked up. This man deserves so much respect for what he's been
Why are we
through.
watching car commercials for anime?
Bruh.
He's a better written character than the that one anime AJ knows that has time travel bullshit that we don't talk about.
Which one?
Tokyo Revengers?
No,
No.
I'll write it to you.
No.
That one.
Oh no, is that the main pro tag of Violet Evergarden coming up soon?
This I don't know who this is, so. And I don't know this one. This little shit. I know what she's from. She can burn in hell.
Is it weird that I just like I find her the gifts of her are honestly just wholesome. I don't know.
No,
why.
that's the
Okay,
thing.
I know this
The
person that is right here up in front.
Yeah,
That's
Violet
the main
Evergarden.
character of Violet Evergarden. She belongs in S tier.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
Fair.
But I'm going to say this now. I need to explain. This little shit right here has a brother that works so goddamn hard to keep him and her alive, and she is the most unappreciative little monster that you could ask for a sister. Even my sister doesn't act this goddamn obnoxious.
Damn. That's how you know you done fucked up with a character.
I fucking hate this little shit. I don't know what this is.
That protein shake was awful. How does Steven eat these?
I'm putting these two here. This is Kakagurui. That's the gambling anime.
Oh, I love that one.
I'm not as big a fan, but I don't mind the protagonist too much. But I don't think higher than the C.
Did you hear about the live action remake?
Yeah, we don't talk about
I
it.
saw the trailer. It looked so goddamn bad.
I gotta save my father. No, the fuck you don't. This bitch only care about one thing and one thing only: the risk of
money.
losing everything.
She only cares
but
about the money.
He's literally Goku, but at a poker table.
True. Fucking true. This is Seraph of the End. I need to put this guy up
I
in
heard
like
you
8
like to
tier.
gamble.
This guy deserved so much better, and he suffered a lot. Like, if I can give you a rundown, it is basically from a world where vampires run rampant, and there's like a small society of humans that are left alive. He and his small family of brothers, all of them around like age 6 to 8 kind of territory, started running away trying to get to that sort of safe haven. Only he survived at first, but one of his brothers got turned into a vampire, and then he was forced to fight against that brother because they were fighting for their lives. Then we come to find out this motherfucker's been experimented on all his life, and a lot of other shit that he just did not deserve.
Gotcha. That's fair.
Yeah, he's This is Yuri on Ice, but I haven't watched enough of that anime to really comment.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. That Fox chick, that right there,
I watch.
she belongs in F tier.
Agretzko does not belong in F tier. What are you talking about?
Yes, she does. She.
Agretzko, listen, Agretzko's whole thing is self-discovery within the freaking pressures of office culture. Her not wanting to marry the CEO does not make her a fucking bad character. It makes her like willing to understand the wants the needs that she wants in life. And her wanting to be like a constant perpetual side piece to a freaking CEO who doesn't even want to marry anyone. That isn't against her. That should
I'm
be
not
against
talking about that.
Donovan.
I'm talking about the fact that there is that one guy in the show that generally does care about her, and she constantly gets into trouble. No matter how many times he bails her out, she still gets into fucking trouble and won't give him the time of day. And then when he finally tells her, when he finally comes up to her and tells her that he's going to move on because of the fact that he's just wasting his time, then she gives him a little sliver of hope that maybe she's into him, and then goes back to the stereotype. That's why I put her in F tier. She's basically the waifu that gives like simps a bad name. She basically just uses him as a simp.
Okay, it seems I'm actually wrong.
Hayada, though. You're reflecting Hayada. You're reflecting Hayada's like thing to Agretzko.
So I was actually wrong. This isn't Yuri, because Yuri's down here. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Thing is in ABC order. Where the hell did you get that from?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was going in ABC order until too late. I'm pretty sure none of us know who this guy is, right?
No.
No.
This guy's from Bungo Stray Dogs. Bro is a menace when he wants to be, so I'm putting him in B.
Fair.
That's Maid Sama. I will admit I've watched this anime all the way through because it was genuinely such a wholesome anime. And I've got to give her like at least a solid C tier.
Maid Sama, huh?
Don't give me shit.
What do you mean? I have plenty of shit to give you. It's not like I've done anything bad.
And
Yet.
here, I don't know who this is.
I don't know either.
This is from the Ancient Magus's bride, I believe.
Oh, thank God. I thought that was that other character, the one that went batshit insane when her dog was killed in front of her.
No, this is Ancient Magus's bride. I think this is like another solid sort of C tier.
Would you crash out? Would you crash out if your dog died in front of you?
Yes, I would, but I am the type of person where you could torture a person in front of me and I will have no effect. But leave the damn animals alone!
And now here's where I have a solid straight of just not knowing who these four are.
Hey, I
and I know
that
who
one.
that is.
That second one. I know that one.
So we don't know who this one is, correct?
No.
Okay. Who's this one?
That one is from Oran High School Host Club.
Is that the sort of like? It's not gay, is it? It's the. She's like is like a girl in a.
The thing is that the main character gets mistaken for a boy and is kind of thrust into this male-only host club in Japan, and essentially they have to kind of navigate everything because no one believes the fact that they're a girl. So they kind of have to go through the whole year trying to like make sure everyone, it's a host club. You got to play the host.
So where would you put them?
Yeah.
It's mainly a romantical thing, so it's like very middle of the road, so like C.
Okay. None of us know who these two are, right?
No.
Not too sure. I don't remember.
Kaguya is actually a really funny like protagonist. Although I will say she's more like there's like two protagonists to this anime, but I gotta give her like at least A tier because it's funny as shit and wholesome as hell.
Right.
Hey, it's my boy Yuji.
I don't know who this is.
I think Yuji is what she said.
No, Yuji's this guy down here.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, that's why I say I'm like, hey, it's my boy Yuji because
I don't know who this is.
I have
I'm
the
sorry,
stream zoomed in.
but I've got to put Luffy up in A tier with Ichigo.
Yes.
Like, guy has been through some shit, and his writing has improved so much because especially from like not Marine Ford. What was the one before that? Impel Down.
Never die.
From Impel Down to Marine Ford to current arc, he has been on such a development and growth high that I am here for it.
All right.
No clue. Anyone know Redhead?
Nope.
Anyone know this guy?
Looks familiar, but I think I'm just familiar with the art style, so I can't say.
Purple sleepy chick?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Whoever the hell this is.
No
Nope.
idea.
We definitely need to get back on our anime paging because we don't know fuck all.
Nope.
Okay. I know this next one coming up. This is Senku.
I would
Senku's like a
Senku,
solid.
I don't really like Senku.
I find him decent. I would put him like C tier.
I would put him like
because
top.
it's not,
I would put him.
for me, it's just like, I understand he has like a background of being like a scientist, but like, do you really know that fucking much?
It's sort of unbelievable, but at the same time, that's the funniness of the anime.
Like, I kind of hoped that like there would be like in that like the lab that he was in as he was getting it, they'd each be specialists of like certain parts. So it'd be like, oh
Same.
well, you see, I'm a specialist in biochemistry. It's like, oh well, I'm a specialist in engineering. So it goes from all that, so that way they all have their own different skill sets. But no, he just has to have all of it because
Yeah,
little
I will
put-up
say
boy.
he's definitely a bit of a know-it-all, but I also kind of like that about his character.
Personally, I'm just gonna say this right now. Tanjiro is definitely in the B list.
I would, as much as I love Demon Slayer, Tanjiro as a protagonist is like C tier at best for me.
All right, we'll put him in C
He's
then.
like
Top of C. He's like high C, borderline like between
He's
C and B.
Because like he's definitely very, I wouldn't say generic. He's more like very cookie cutter at times, but he has his own like traits that I like as well.
Yeah.
But I just don't think he'd. Tenma, I loved you until the fucking last episode of Monster, where you did the dumbest shit by not killing that fucker Johan. I don't hate him enough to put him in D tier, but he just pissed me off at the very last episode. He should have ended that motherfucker Johann Liebert right then and there.
Wait, was he the guy who killed himself instead of killing Johan?
No, he didn't kill himself. He just refused to kill Johann. Johann got arrested, and I think it was the sister that shot Johann, but failed to kill him a second time. She's like 2 for 2 on missed shots.
Twice.
Like at this point, just don't even bother trying to shoot someone because you've missed 2 shots on the same person at 2 different points in his life. You need to just go and get into an archery
Want to
class.
redeem yourself? We got a name and face for you.
I don't know who this is.
No idea.
I don't know anyone up. Oh, I think I know that one chick that looks like Coraline, but scarcely.
I think she's from like some bookworm anime or something.
I think it's like a little anime where it's like, oh, you get eggs and then they hatch into little buddies. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in like 7 years.
What is the one that I'm thinking of? Bookworm anime. It was. I was thinking of this one here.
Why is Bleach put on there?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, it's not even like a character who has a book or anything.
Yeah. I think it's because like a lot of the characters have like the ability to rewrite stories and bullshit. But
honestly,
no, I got
someone with like a book full bring would actually be kind of cool. But yet again, Tsukishima's full bring is a bookmark. So I guess that would kind of be considered redundant.
Where would you?
I'm going to assume we don't know these ones. Yuji Itadori.
Yuji S tier.
No. Nowhere close. Mid A at best.
Honestly, I would put him in the B tier, if I'm being honest.
Roll in the ones.
I'm putting him in the mid A tier.
He's like so good. I love him. Yeah,
this is the Yuri on Ice that I was talking about, so I'm just going to put him just above Tenma. Because unlike Tenma, he's not a fucking retard.
Honestly, I'm surprised that
character.
For Golden Boy
I want to say that character is from the anime. Trapped in a dating sim. Like basically, the guy dies playing one of his favorite games, and then he gets transported into the anime. And since he knows all the plot twists, he basically has the power of Kirito. He knows what's going to happen before it actually happens.
Red hair guy?
No idea. But like I said, I may be wrong about that one because I'm not too familiar with certain anime. So I would put them both in the haven't watched section because I may be wrong about that.
Hey guys, do you want to see us rank only half a tier list? Well, here you go.
Well, put animes that people have actually watched.
I'm surprised that the pro tag for Golden Boy isn't here.
I'm surprised. I feel like this one's a very outdated anime list at that point because like a lot of those are either very well-known shonens or like stuff that came out prior to like 2017. I would say.
Yeah.
Like Tanjiro looks like the most
Wait a
recent
second,
character on that list.
Sailor Moon wasn't even in there.
Oh,
Goku
true.
wasn't
You got
even
a
in
point.
there.
Dragon Ball wasn't even in there.
Oh no, this one's just as bad. It's
Wait, I see Natsu. Fairy Tail
Why
wasn't there.
is Boruto so...
Asta's here.
Joseph!
Asta's here.
Joseph! I love Joseph!
oh god.
Now they're just ranked. Now it's just the anime as a whole.
Oh!
Oh, this one's gonna be harder.
I don't know, man. I don't want to see
I'm gonna
that
tell you
number
right now.
get past
I'm gonna tell you
5
right now.
0.
Naruto Shippuden as a whole belongs in the D list.
Oh, this one actually has a better system because you can just give it like a
the
ranking.
work alone elevates it to C tier at best.
Okay, well, it's starting with One Piece, which I have to say, solid A tier because unfortunately that pacing just really keeps it from S.
Uh-oh.
I put it in B, but that's just me.
I wouldn't know.
I'm putting
gave
in
up
A tier.
watching it on like the 4th 5,000-minute recap.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer, because of all the constant fucking hiatuses, because they put so much effort into the.
It's not hiatuses; it's just taking time.
There's a
My brother in
difference.
Christ. My brother in Christ.
Because
It belongs in B.
It does not belong in B for hiatuses
what-
when it doesn't have hiatuses.
It really does, dude.
No, it doesn't. It just takes a year to go and get the animation to the crisp level that they do. It takes time. It's not something you can rush.
Difficult.
That's not a hiatus. That's
animation takes such a long time. You can't call production hiatus.
yeah. Hiatus is when the
Okay,
show isn't
fine.
even in production.
Fine, then let me put it to you this way. When was the last episode of Demon Slayer before these movies are coming out?
Actually, let me check that.
That
So I don't know the
because
exact
the thing
date.
is as in production. A hiatus is when the show is not in production.
But it's still in production, so it's not a hiatus. Like you said, Joe. That would have been last June. But it takes a year for these to come out, and we're getting a new movie, I think, in June or July. So it's about the same time as it usually. It's not a hiatus. It's just taking its time to get the anime right.
And here's the thing, bud. If it was a hiatus, we'd be waiting for 5 years because that's typically how long it takes to animate something like this.
I still
The
say
average
I would say
Disney
B,
movie
but I'm
takes
not
roughly
doing it on the back
5
of
years to
hiatuses.
complete.
Well, if you agree with me, then just put it in B then.
I'll put it in B, but I'm not putting it on there on the back of hiatuses because that is bullshit. It doesn't have hiatuses. It has time it takes to make the anime. I am not even going to give this the dignified of.
Just put it in F. Just put it in F.
Yeah, I don't want to put it in haven't watched yet. I'm not making any.
What on earth is that?
Naruto Shippuden F.
No.
I would honestly put it in D.
C.
D tier because it ruined most of Naruto.
It did. Plus the pacing and all the fucking filler. So much filler.
Naruto is a
I don't
separate
give
thing
a
to
shit about
Shippuden
filler,
entirely.
dude. You
I'm
just gotta say like, oh yeah, it ain't canon, and then
there
move
was
on.
an E. That was
Boruto
an E.
belongs in F. Definitely F.
Yeah, we can agree on that one.
Yep.
Regular Naruto. Now that is A.
Oh, yep. Agreed.
We need to be we gotta be positive. We're getting too many F tiers.
I feel
My
like
tier is like a solid C tier or B tier.
Come on, dude. Give him more credit than that. I would honestly.
I'm sorry, but here's the thing. I started my content based on My Hero because I used to love this show, but given how much content burnout I've had over this show, it has become such a chore for me to really watch it again.
Hang on a second. What?
So, as much as I loved it at one point, the hype has definitely weared down on me.
Yeah?
Get that set to check on her.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
But yeah, I would say B or C tier.
Sorry, I was talking to my niece. Honestly, I would put My Hero at least in the A tier. I would put My Hero in the A tier. I would put My Hero in the A tier for numerous reasons. Number one, the pacing is decent. There's virtually no filler, and if there is filler, it contributes to the plot. And the characters have an amazing growth rate.
Season 5. You're telling me there was no filler.
Boo womp.
I don't like season 5 because of the constant
Cool.
oh yeah, we're gonna spend. But in all honesty, by that
Bum.
logic, One Piece. Because
I
let's be
admit
honest,
that One Piece has some filler, but it has over 1,000 episodes, so it's guaranteed to have filler. At least the filler isn't half the goddamn show.
Bro, that is One Piece as a whole.
No, not.
I would
we're getting off topic. I'm saying B tier.
I'm saying A tier.
Jokubo, you get deciding factor.
Eventually. Don't worry, everything in One Piece will eventually contribute to the plot. Eventually.
Yeah, except Long Ring Long Land. That one has not proven to have any sort of merit.
Talk about you have the deciding vote. Where would you put My Hero? A or B?
I would probably put it in B.
GT.
You can't really deny the cultural impact it's had.
I'm going to say this now.
And I think it also kind of arrived just at the right time because it arrived around the same time as the MCU was getting popular.
True that. It did.
Yeah, honestly, I would put, and this is from a diehard Dragon Ball Z fan. GT belongs in the C section. Yes, Super Saiyan 4 was amazing, but
high C, low B.
I'd say B tier. It doesn't do like high or low in this one. It just puts them all in one. Unfortunately,
the baby arc is so good.
I'll put it in B tier because I want to put Dragon Ball Super so goddamn low on this tier list.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z is next. OG Dragon
That's
Ball.
got to be like A or S tier for me because that was the peak of Dragon Ball.
It was honestly S tier. I gotta give it the S tier.
It's the grandfather of anime at this point.
It is. Dragon Ball Super.
That has to be C or D for me.
Definitely D.
I'd probably put it high D, low C. OG Dragon Ball.
Yep, OG Dragon Ball.
OG Dragon Ball. I'd put that at A. I don't think it's as good as Z.
Yeah.
That's fair. Black Clover. Okay, I need Leo to come at this with an objective standpoint without thinking about
my objective standpoint is going to be having watched it. I can't.
Yes, Black
I would say
Clover.
it's like a C to B tier.
Oh yes, Black Clover. One of Bleach's many children.
To be fair, Bleach is weirdly enough the father of modern anime at this point.
It is. Dragon Ball Z is the grandfather.
One of Bleach's many children. Also including My Hero and Demon Slayer.
I don't know about Demon Slayer, but I would definitely agree with My Hero on that one.
No, because the freaking all the group is like basically a 1-to-1 to the Gote.
If you say so, I don't.
She's talking about the Hashira.
Oh, okay.
The Hashira, and then you have the blood moons that can be seen as the hollows.
Yeah, that's fair. I would put Black Clover as B or
this
C.
can be. I couldn't. Here's the thing. I couldn't watch the whole thing because Asta screaming really bonked my nerves. I appreciate his energy. Here's the thing. I appreciate his energy, but I can't fucking stand the volume of that man because if I put it to where I can hear him, I can't hear anyone else, and that's not even counting the fucking dude who whispers.
Fair. No,
I think it's just like high C, low B.
Fair enough. I like the show because of the character.
You're seeing it from a person who hasn't completed it.
That time I got
everything, but problem. Fucker yells a lot.
He does.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say now, Slime Isekai is the only good Isekai in my opinion.
So A tier.
I hate these fucking Mary Sue Isekais.
But at least Slime Isekai is funny and has good moments. Every other Isekai to me is bland as shit.
I don't know. I just really hate it where it's like, oh wow, I'm
Should we agree on like B tier?
I would say B.
The greatest idea ever.
I would say B tier, and then I'm throwing every other Isekai in like D or F.
Or C tier, and we can call it a deal. There we go.
C tier, and then every other Isekai goes in F tier, unless we have some sort of objection to that.
Sounds good. Also, here's the thing.
The diaries.
If No Game No Life shows up here, can we put it in Burn in Hell? Because I have so many objections to that.
I'll put it in F tier.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I loved the first 3 seasons of Sword Art Online. Everything else was just downhill.
I only liked the first 2.
Mary Sue, it's about Mary.
We'll go F. We'll go E tier for this one.
Fair.
Konosuba goes straight to F. Where is the F tier?
It's funny.
F is
I love
Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail.
How can you stand any character in Konosuba? They are just as agitating, if not worse.
I'm gonna be honest.
Here's the thing. AJ, think of them as a D&D group, and everything makes sense.
It does, but it doesn't change my hatred for Konosuba. I cannot put it any higher than F tier.
It's definitely the Fireball chick. Fireball.
Here's the thing. It's like you have me, you have Sinclair, who only has like one fucking attack move.
Yeah, it is
Mage
very
hand.
but my thing is not to
You
do with
have-
the powers. It's to do with the characters themselves. They are so obnoxious.
I'm gonna
and
be
so
honest.
detestable.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. For Fairy Tail honestly is either S or A tier.
Bagpipes, the
No.
anime.
B
What do
or
you mean,
C.
no? Why? Fairy Tail's good.
It's
The
B
amount,
for
okay,
bagpipes.
this takes fan service to an excessive level, and I'm a One Piece fan.
Dude, I'm not even talking about the fan service. I like the story. The story is actually decent.
No, that's why I'm talking like the anime itself, like as a whole, every factor. The fan service gets to such a bad point; it's almost as bad as Fire Force at times.
Hey AJ.
Oh, I said almost.
AJ,
debatable, but
have
yeah,
you
fine.
considered-
At least B tier.
AJ, have you considered B for bagpipes?
B for bagpipes.
Fine.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is S.
Wait.
I've never watched it.
Is that Brotherhood?
Yeah, that's yeah, it is Brotherhood. S tier.
Right, S tier.
It's perfect. It has the perfect ending, the perfect middle, the perfect beginning. It's literally one of the only animes to stay consistently good throughout the whole
character
thing.
actually has to train if he wants to get good.
Brotherhood was a second draft that not many anime get the chance to actually do.
But it was also because they kind of rushed into the first Full Metal Alchemist without having, and they kind of went way too fast, and so Full Metal Alchemist had a completely random ending that wasn't even made by the original author.
Exactly. All right.
But
ReZero.
This is the Groundhog. This is the Groundhog Day anime again, but I would say like C tier.
Definitely C tier.
It's isekai, but this guy.
I haven't watched it, so.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it either, but I would still say C.
Because like this one is isekai without the OP protagonist. The guy just suffers.
Yep.
I don't know much about this anime. I just know she's psycho as shit.
Yeah, she's.
Oh no! Is she the origin of the yandere of like the yandere?
Yes, she is.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she's the one. Wait. She looks very similar to another character. So, Future Diary, is that the one where she goes insane when they kill her dog, or is she the one that's so insane that she stalks her ex when he has a new girlfriend?
She's in love with the guy. I don't know much about.
Hey,
I don't think.
Hey AJ, I got something to tell you.
Yeah.
This is coming from someone who literally said that Sukuna can eat them out like all day and night. This girl's too psycho for me.
I think I'm gonna say E or F tier for this.
And I haven't seen it. I just know the reputation. And it makes me want to drink water.
Okay, you know what? Let's put Future Diary in the F tier. Let's put Future Diary in F tier because
just because otherwise Choco was gonna get too thirsty.
All right, Hunter.
I literally said that girl's too much for me. I said I didn't want her.
I know I'm trolling.
Hunter. Where would you put this? Because I've only seen the first 3 episodes, so I haven't gotten too far into it.
I'd say B tier at best.
Also, keep in mind, Hunter does suffer hiatus syndrome.
B tier at best, in my opinion, but
God, because the anime. AJ, remember, like on Twitter, whenever the mangaka posted a page of the manga, it just automatically made Hunter x Hunter trend.
Yeah, I would say either
every
B
fucking time a new page shows up.
Because that is how starved for content that fan base has been.
Bro, look at the comments section. Your opinion isn't relevant for Fairy Tail. Him dodging on Fairy Tail being a fan service anime.
I made that point. I said I'm a One Piece fan. Even I think Fairy Tail has too much fan service.
Honestly, I wouldn't say it does. It just goes a little too.
It does.
It only
Between
goes
Eartha and Lucy and Gray constantly getting naked for no reason.
That doesn't have boobs.
At least Gray makes sense. The older he is, the stronger his magic becomes.
We've ended the debate on Fairy Tail.
I don't know, like a handful of characters in Bleach.
Come here, tiny puppy.
Like if a handful of characters in Bleach have like small boobs. So I am from a fan service fandom, and I gotta say, Fairy Tail is quite notorious.
All right,
Yeah.
so back to Hunter x Hunter. I would
Hunter,
honestly
I'm
put it-
saying C tier or B tier, one of those two.
I would
Hunter.
I would at least say beer because
Oh, wait, guys.
because when it actually does actually have decent shows, you know, like when it's consistent, it belongs in B.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I actually have some news about Hunter x Hunter.
Hmm?
Yeah, I actually have some news.
Bro,
Okay.
I gotta agree.
I have good news, guys.
What?
Doug Gimmigome.
Doug
All right.
Dimmadome? Oh no, the Dimsdale
Gonna
Dimmadome?
ban that guy from the comments.
Look, in the chat.
Yup, that makes sense. Because of
Next
Gone's
2 feet
gigantic.
tall, by the way.
Yup, just like Doug Dimmadome.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Hunter x Hunter in like B tier.
Yep.
Doug
I
Class
need to
room.
put Assassination Classroom at
Doug
A or S tier.
Dimagone, owner of
I
the
would put it
Dimsdale
in S because of from some of the small bits that I have seen in the clips you've shown me, it definitely belongs in S tier.
This anime has some of the best character growth of any anime out there. It has gags and it has like the sort of
Tiny puppy.
pervy character trope, but it's done
Wait.
well.
What are you doing, Tiny Puppy? What are you
I
doing?
love Assassination Classroom. I've been reading the
S tier.
manga, but I kind of had to drop it.
I'm going S tier.
Yep.
Shield Hero,
Shield
that is
Hero.
an F.
F.
Shield Hero is not an F.
Season 1
Okay,
was decent,
here's
but
the
then
thing.
season 2
First
just fell off the
season was
rails.
okay. It fell off so goddamn hard.
What? How the fuck did it fall off?
Because it started off with the underdog story that had fucking nothing. Like, he was literally given absolute shit by everyone. And then the moment that he finally, they just show evidence and suddenly he's back to being the happy-go-lucky protagonist with the OP power bullshit.
And let's put him in D.
I will settle on E.
Be gentle to my man.
I said D. Because let's be honest, give it some credit for the first good season. So
Be
give it
gentle for my chocobo girl.
I'm putting it in D. I have not seen the Eminence in Shadow like that.
Oh, I haven't seen it either, but it does look. It looks interesting enough that it has my attention that I
We'll
want
put
to
it
watch it.
watched yet because none of us have actually got the right ability to judge it.
Yeah.
Spy Family has to be like
It's
A or
okay.
B.
Fire
Like
Family is okay. It's like C tier.
I'd say A or B because it is genuinely a wholesome show.
I would
done
say
well.
A. I would say A because it does the OP protagonists done right.
It's not even OP protagonist, he's just a spy.
That's what I mean. But plus, like, let's be honest, both the mom and the dad are spies.
Well, yeah.
You know, plus
A
your is a baddie. I will not hear otherwise.
JJK is like such a 50-50 with me because the first season was great, second season was so hit or miss.
Great. First season was great. Second series was great. Movie was cool. Give it a good old low A, high B.
I'll put it in B.
Wait. Let's give it a G for good.
That's lower than F.
No.
I'll put it in B tier.
Fine.
Leo, you
Parasite.
bitch.
Has anyone here seen Parasite?
No.
I've only heard it's good. I have not properly seen it.
Haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Chainsaw
Man.
Put it in S tier right now, buddy.
I haven't watched it, but I have seen some shit that's gonna happen, and it kind of falls off the rails, dude.
Put it in A tier.
No, I cannot put this in A tier. It is not that good.
It's not.
Why? No.
It is like B tier at best.
Why you gotta shame Bleach's children like this?
Hold on, AJ. I am gonna DM you something because I don't want to.
I already know a lot of stuff about Chainsaw Man's manga. I don't want to know anymore. It's fucking wild. Dr. Stone is like C tier.
I wrote it to
Stone,
you.
more like Dr. Snooze. Am I right?
I put it C tier not because I think it's bad, but because like realistically, it is a very slow anime.
All right, which Bleach is this? Is this OG Bleach or the 1,000 Year Blood? Because they're both.
I can't tell.
That's 1,000 Year Blood War.
That is.
I can't
you can
tell.
literally tell by the markings on the bottom and the newer look of it.
I'm trying to find
I have
any
a feeling
other.
that it might be dictatorial of like the entirety of the manga.
Yeah, because I'm only seeing. It seems to be going.
All right.
It's not going alphabetically though, so I genuinely can't tell you.
All right. So then, for argument's sake, let's just put it in the A list.
Yeah, let's just say this counts as like the entirety of Bleach. I still think it's like a good B tier.
What the fuck is that one?
Because here's the thing with a completed anime, you can skip the filler.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Filler
say
no
we
matter
haven't watched this
no
one.
longer matters.
I haven't seen it. I don't even
In
know
the
what that one
day
is.
where filler arcs can be completed and skipped.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we haven't watched this one, right?
No, I
I
haven't
don't
seen
think
it.
so.
What is this
What's
one?
this?
I think that's Maggie.
Oh yeah, it
This
does
is
say Maggie, doesn't
this
it?
one was okay. I wouldn't say it was anything special.
Okay.
Isn't that just power scaling the anime?
Pretty much.
No, that's Dragon Ball.
No, Sinbad will beat your favorite character 9 times out of 10.
All right, then we'll just put that
I'll
one
put
in
C
C
tier. I'm sorry, AOT is. I'm gonna have to.
AOT has started so
Come on,
strong that
man!
again,
It's
I
a
can't
good
I'm
get over
abstaining.
anime
that.
up until you get to the fucking like
I'm
ethical
abstaining
aspect
because
of
I
it.
am very biased on this. I hated AOT because I can't get into it because the characters just annoy the shit out of me.
All right.
So I will let you two decide.
If I give you my unbiased opinion, my 100% unbiased opinion, it definitely belongs in B tier. But there are certain things about it that make it A tier for me. But unbiased, it has to be at least B.
I'm trying to be as objective as I can be here, but I'm gonna have to abstain because I can't be objective with this one.
Okay, so let me tell y'all.
Oh, here we
Okay,
go. Here we go.
Okay. Here's the deal. First season, pretty cool, right? First season's pretty cool, pretty neat. Then they start hiccuping a little bit, you know, just a little here and there, like a
Plus, we did
you
get
know.
that 10-year hiatus between season 1 and season 2.
And then you got a major whole thing, and then you got like final season 1, final season 2, final season 2.5, final says season 2/3, and it keeps going, and it keeps
I would
fucking
put it at
going.
C.
And then here's the thing: they said that they were going to change the ending. They don't.
No, they
don't
did.
fucking change the ending.
They did change the ending. If you look at the original ending, it has been changed.
Well, they changed the fucking ending. No one was happy about it, regardless.
Yeah, honestly, I would at least.
Like, oh yeah, you know what? We should keep the genocide genocide
Ignore the
apologize.
fucking
Put this thing in
genocide. That's
fucking
why I said don't talk
tier.
about that.
That's like 95% of the important part of the anime.
About
I
the
don't
ending.
want to support a fucking anime that says killing 80% of humanity is a good thing.
Then why do you like
this anime really brought out the
Geass?
worst in humanity.
You like
Who?
Code Geass, but then it's the same thing when it comes to.
I didn't
it's the
say I liked
same
Code
thing.
Geass. I said I watched.
Not you. I'm talking to Chocobo.
Code Geass is more than that. It's more like I gotta make world peace. How do I do that? I got an idea. I'll become
I
everyone.
consider it by committing mass genocide. That's basically Code Geass.
Actually, they didn't really commit mass genocide. It was only a few people they really killed.
Attack on Titan belongs in B, and I will not hear otherwise.
I'd put C. Chocobo, you get final decision.
Between one and what?
B and C.
I
C.
forgot I had that as.
Hi, hello Toto. Welcome to the podcast. We're ranking.
Toto,
anime
these
right
uncultured people are putting Attack on Titan in a C tier.
Okay, hold on.
I love Bro came in to be the negotiator.
Hold on. Okay. See, just hearing that.
Bones start rattling.
Yeah, no, that's Attack on Titan in a C tier is just a big.
I put C. Leo put B. Chocobo hasn't decided yet.
I said low C.
Okay, so C it is.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my unbiased opinion, my unbiased about it. Yeah. Okay, now we got.
Hold on, let me look at this list.
Too late. They already put Attack on Titan.
No, he has to look at the list now. Come on, show him the list. Get rid of these fucking ads.
I can't. None. Okay. Oh, this one I can get rid of.
First off,
that one.
You put Konosuba in an F tier.
Yes, absolutely. Burn that.
I didn't support that. I told him that it was funny. I told him it'd be B tier.
But we gotta talk about your anime right
Don't care. I do not care. Konosuba is the most obnoxious anime to listen to.
Future Diary?
And yet he watches Black Clover and One Piece.
To be fair, I would give Future Diary more of a C than an F. It has.
I think it's more just because it started a trend of yandere that we didn't really vibe with.
I haven't watched it. I only know it through reputation. I had no input in that.
Dragon Ball.
If it was me, I would put it in haven't watched.
It might be because I'm a Dragon Ball fan, but I say it's an A tier, not an S. It's an A. It could have.
No, we got like 4 different Dragon Balls. Dragon Ball Z is an S tier. OG Dragon Ball's A tier. GT is in B tier, and Super is in D tier.
And you know I love Dragon Ball, and I had the final say. I said Super belonged in D just because of the
I
fact
agree.
that Super kind of ruined a
I
lot
find
of
it to be a crime that
Shredded.
Chainsaw Man and JJK are in B tier, but they
Yes,
can
that
go
is a-
off, I guess.
that is a horrible crime. They're A tier.
No, that is fair. We're
They're
moving
not. They are
on.
fair. They are fair where they're at. They are overhyped as shit.
No. What
They
is
are.
not fair is how you put Demon Slayer in B tier. That's what I
It's up-
find not fair. Considering the main plot line and the animation style that is chosen for the specific type of anime, I believe this is a minimum A
Hang
tier
on.
type of anime.
I'll be back.
I like
I'll be back.
I like Demon Slayer, but I do have to admit that it does have a very middling story. As much as I love it, it isn't like anything spectacular
Also,
story wise.
Why
Animation wise, it's
Oh, hold on. Are you streaming right now?
yeah.
Do I have to
We're
censor
streaming,
myself
yes,
or no?
yes.
Do I have to censor
You don't have to censor yourself. Just don't say anything that's a slur, and you're fine.
We bungled ourselves into. I bungled
F-bombs
myself
okay?
into a podcast, and now I'm stuck here.
Sorry, what'd you say there, Toto?
Are F-bombs okay?
Yeah, I say fuck all the time.
Okay. Why the fuck did you put Tensura in C tier?
I would put it personally higher, but they kind of voted to put Slime at C tier.
What is wrong with both of you? Are you kidding me?
I don't like Mary.
It is the
Kate
only good
characters.
isekai in my opinion. There is no other isekai that I like.
There is there
I
is
don't like isekais. Period.
of isekais, okay? There is the stereotypical isekais that are usually just overpowered MC. It's boring. There's no plot development, no stakes.
You mean
That's
like slime?
No, it's not. Did you not?
Bro literally
did you miss
hops
that
in, has a
literally-
computer in his brain. It's like, yeah, you're overpowered now, bud.
I will say though, Chocobo, you clearly haven't watched Slime, considering there's actually
I
a lot
just-
of development to his character.
No.
I just gotta say this real quickly. I am gonna be gone for a bit because of the fact that my blood sugar just dropped. So you guys are gonna have to continue this without me.
Take care of your health, man.
Go get it,
I
Diabetes.
will. I'll
Go
be
get
back in
your
a few.
food.
Yeah. Go get some food and insulin, whatever you need, man. All right. So back to my rant here, Cap. Slime does have a ton of stakes. Early season 1, this man, yeah, he was a bit strong. That's mainly because he's a monster, and he has only one good skill at this point. Okay.
Yeah.
He literally almost died episode 2. He died episode 1. Episode 3 rolls around. He's trying to enter a new kingdom and then gets arrested. How many anime do you see just go from 0 to 100 within the first 3 episodes and continue
Quite a
to keep
few.
momentum throughout the first season? I said keep
Much
momentum.
less.
If there is any good isekai, it would probably be Tanya the Evil.
Absolutely not.
That one's not bad. I would give that one B tier. I wouldn't give it A. I'd give it B.
I
Because
don't
the
know
thing is that in that one, the world is actively working against Tanya.
So is the world of Tensura. Hold on. How much of Tensura have you watched? All of it?
I've only heard about a bit of it, and I watched like
Okay,
3
then
episodes
I
as president
want to
of
move
the
to
anime
now. You
club.
don't actually know fuck all.
Okay. Choco,
Oh God,
no
it's a C tier.
the words of
The
the
power
world
scalers
are
also fucking
very-
ruined it for me.
Power scalers ruin everything. That's why I don't like Dragon Ball like
the
that.
words of the world, which is basically the entire essence behind the world of Tensura, have been actively working against this man since he founded his nation. He's literally gone to battle against different demon lords, almost lost every single time. In fact, the only reason he won wasn't because of power, it's because he thought outside of the box and found things they liked. I mean, he literally almost got torn in half by Dragonova. You kidding me?
I mean, torn apart shouldn't really matter.
Yeah, but I'm not able to move anything about, to be perfectly fair. But no, I do agree with Chocobo on the power scalers things. Power scalers just ruin everything about anime. Like, it's the reason I cannot like Dragon Ball like that anymore, because everyone gasses up Goku way too goddamn much.
It's like people just like overestimating certain characters. It's like, oh, nothing beats Goku. I can literally tell you, I can give you 5 different animes from this list alone of what beat Goku.
Yeah.
Like, I know one that a lot of people say
Hell.
doesn't beat Goku, but I know fucking damn well it fucking does.
There's like 6 characters in 7 Deadly Sins that could take down Goku.
More than 6.
I wouldn't
Now,
too many.
I understand I need to clean up, but, you know, I may be a little biased here. But,
Yeah, I'm going to agree with
I
you.
think
Goku
it can beat Goku.
What'd you say?
It's like, call me a little biased.
Bleach.
I scanned my entire wall of Bleach merch, but I think I know a series that might be able to beat Goku.
Yeah, no, you're completely right in that regard. I'm not
Yeah,
even
correct.
Bleach. No,
Which really
Like,
colors me
here's
as
the
a
thing.
real fucking like a real fucking like displeasure when one of the higher like viewed things of like Yuha versus blank, and it's Yuha versus Goku, and they said they gave it to Goku.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's not how that works. And the reason why that's not how that works is because of the fact that he is fighting on the level of a spirit. Now, Goku, he's physically strong. Yes, his ki is amazing, da da da. But this is Yohabak we're talking about. Okay? This man
I
has
predict you
all
will trip on
might.
a rock,
It's not even that.
stub your toe, and have a very bad day.
The Almighty allows him to change any and all aspects of the future. It allows him to see what his opponents are going to do and how he can alter it to ensure his victory. And it doesn't matter how strong you are half the time. We've got Ichigo with a Bankai that literally can rewrite reality, and he almost didn't win because of the fact the Almighty was still in effect. He shattered the Zanpakuto with that ability.
He shot his Zanpakuto like 3 fucking times.
Still, you get the point right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the hell? So Bleach easily low diffs most
but
of
we've
the
kind of
there are
spiraled into
certain
a whole
characters in
different
there that
topic.
I will say they probably couldn't beat, but that's also because
This
they
could
didn't
be
have
something for another segment of the podcast, though.
Yeah. I
uh,
think the next one up
Anyway,
is Seven Deadly Sins, which, me personally, I love Seven Deadly Sins, but god damn are the seasons so drastically different in quality.
oh, you mean 7 Deadly Frames?
That was only season 3, okay? No, season 4, sorry.
season 4.
Dude, they robbed us from a fucking baller Escanor fight.
Yeah, I hate that happened. At least in the
Do you
final
know
season, the
how fucking
animation budget
hard
came back.
freaking Escanor would have been if he was actually given a fucking budget?
Yeah, but at least in the final season, the budget came back and Escanor got to be a badass then.
Hold on, is that Magi in C tier?
Yeah, it's just because like it's not anything that any of us has a really attachment to. We couldn't really decide where to put it.
Honestly, CT is not bad for it, considering the fact that it hasn't been touched.
I would say we'll put Seven Deadly Sins in C tier because it's too drastically different from season to season to really rank any higher or lower.
Yeah.
7 Deadly PowerPoint presentations.
I don't know what this is.
Me neither.
Never watched.
Okay. Just letting you guys know, I've watched a lot of anime. I don't remember how the name was pronounced, but it's basically an overpowered MC trope. He has basically.
Okay, so F.
I wouldn't say F. This one's actually kind of interesting with the way they developed the story, so I would give it an E.
E tier.
Yeah, why is Shippuden an E?
Because Shippuden ruined so much about Naruto.
Give it a C, man. Are you kidding
No.
me?
I
here's
give
here's
Naruto
the
so much
deal.
shit because of Shippuden's mistakes.
Hold on.
Toto, you can blame me for this. Sorry. You can blame me for that because the thing is, he was ranking protagonist earlier, and he was about to put Naruto in like what, C tier, D tier.
No, C tier, never D tier.
And I told him to put him in A tier because it wasn't Naruto the character's fault that Shippuden ruined the themes of the original series.
Yeah, Shippuden ruined so much about Naruto's story.
Yeah, honestly,
I don't know what this is.
So I saved the MC in favor of the series.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know I just kind of invaded your anime podcast. I'm sorry about
You're
that.
good. It's nice having you.
Put that in
Bro, where do you think I came from? I invaded too.
What'd you say, Toto?
I haven't watched that in a while, so I'd go ahead and put that in the haven't watched yet category.
Okay. I don't know this one either.
Oh,
it's
I know that one. It's interesting.
Are we talking like interesting as in?
No, okay. Let me put it this way. Okay, the entire premise of the story of it is very, very interesting. That guy on the left is basically the fourth progenitor of vampires. He has the ability to summon multiple different beasts in different combat situations, but has to have the blessing of a maiden to activate each different monster, or he has to train to achieve the ability to summon the monsters. There's two-headed dragons, there's an electric lion, griffin thingy, and a bunch of other stuff involved, okay? That one I would give a solid C. It's okay, but it's not as good as it could have been.
Well, I'm taking your judgment on this because you're the only one of us that's seen it.
Yeah.
I have not actually watched
Okay,
Akame ga Kill yet.
Akame Kill? Okay. Have any of you watched this? I'm hoping
No.
you have.
Where?
I have not watched a single damn episode of it.
I think I may have seen like one episode of it.
You guys are missing out.
And it was because the president before me showed it off as like one of the one episode things.
Oh, you guys are missing out. It's great. I'll say that.
Okay, but with an objective standpoint, do you think it deserves S tier, or do you reckon it should be a little bit lower?
I say A tier minimum. The plot development in the big ending of the story is very, very different.
Okay, I've actually watched this anime. Hell's Paradise. Such amazing fights, but the power system is basically just, it does this because we say it does.
Honestly,
By the way, where's Baki in this?
It's not alphabetically, it's all just randomly littered.
It's just
like, why is Ruby in here? Ruby's not a fucking anime. Ruby was made in Texas.
Yeah, it was. Different Ruby though. Ruby
I'm gonna.
Ruby was made in Texas. It's not a fucking anime.
Well, get over it. I didn't make the tier list.
It was Castlevania too. Castlevania is not a fucking anime. It was made in Texas.
I didn't make this.
Choco.
I know you didn't.
Choco.
I'm not angry towards you.
I'm hoping.
I'm not even angry. I'm just mildly annoyed.
I'm hoping.
My Wish Academia.
What?
But we're on Hell's Paradise.
Academia is on this list.
I'm going to say this now.
Okay.
If the power system was like 50% less confusing, I would be 100% more willing to put this in like A or S tier.
But, dude, your alt is talking as well at the same time you're talking.
Oh, is it? Has it been doing that this whole time? Fuck.
There you go.
God damn it. That's going to be an unfortunate feedback loop.
Absolutely it is.
But no, essentially...
I'd give it a B. It's great.
I would say B.
The whole MC thing. I love the MC. He's basically just like...
Yeah, because it's...
says, well, I want to give back to my wife. Guess
yeah, it's such a cool anime, but the power system makes no goddamn sense.
I refrain from judging this because I hate Fate with all of my bone, blood, body, soul, essence, and everything else that constructs me as a person.
Okay.
I'll say this now.
So I'll let you guys vote on this. And I shall put this thing in the fiery pits of hell where it belongs.
I've not watched Fate. I've only watched Fate Abridged.
So am I the only one qualified enough to actually do this? Because I've watched almost everything Fate related.
I've watched like Fate Stay Night Abridged, but that's not exactly a fair comparison.
The first time I've ever gone into the Fate verse, I was voicing one of the audiobooks. I didn't know that I would be role playing a sex scene with my friend, and neither did fucking he.
Too much to unpack there.
That is from the graphic novels, not Fate Stay Night, and I think they only did that in Heaven's Feel, the 3 movies, because of the fact that they got so much backlash. It was
with Arcuid.
Yeah, in the novels and also in the base manga, they did keep all that in though. I would give Fate Stay Night. I'd give it a C. To be honest.
See, I put it in H as in for hell tier, but you know me.
Fair enough, I guess.
Food Wars. I'm not letting my hatred rule me.
Can I say something though? I have to admit something. I've watched all of Food Wars. I love this show.
It is like Food Wars.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine because it's genuinely such a funny show at times, but it does have an excessive amount of like, ecchi.
Foodgasms.
Yeah. But genuinely speaking, like the character growth in the show is actually pretty decent.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. It's great.
I don't want to put it higher than B because it is.
Boon over their food isn't such a bad idea.
I also don't want it higher than B.
I think
maybe
B is a fair placement.
What if we put it in F for food?
No, I'm putting it in B for bellissimo. I don't know. I don't speak fucking. No, I think B is fair because it's good anime.
B is for banana.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking at this. I am noticing these two fuckers, and I want to burn it in hell.
Okay,
hey,
here,
Tanya's here.
I want to burn her in hell too.
Why Tanya?
Feminine Hitler? Are you kidding me?
She's not even Hitler.
She acts
She's
like
worse.
it. All right. So
The only
You're
reason
gonna
why she
wait a
calls
minute,
it
wait a minute,
normal
wait a
is
minute, wait a
because
minute,
it
wait a
actively
fucking
defies God.
minute. You are gonna tell me that Chocobo is gonna badmouth Attack on Titan because Eren is basically Hitler, but you're gonna side with this freaking chick for being a female Hitler and she gets bonus points? Screw that!
I'm not saying that what she's doing is right. It's actively seen that what she is doing is wrong, and that she's on the wrong side of history. I'm saying she's good as a character.
So I do have to ask though, because this isn't any of these four enemies. This is like 4 different isekai protagonists that I recognize.
okay, here.
Yeah, it's almost like the show is called Isekai Quartet or something.
Okay, fuck off.
The whole time the thing was full up. Okay, Isekai Quartet was a Crunchyroll project that they did with certain licenses and IPs, where they took them and threw them inside of a show where they were all inside of different Isekai protagonist classrooms. So you've got people in here like Overlord, you've got ReZero, you've got friggin'
Konosuba and Tanya, Saga of Evil.
Tanya, you've got Konosuba, you've got. I think
Am
they
I
did
the only
Wise.
one who calls these shows by their English name?
No, I call them all by the English name. I just don't.
I call most.
I don't watch in sub. I know heretic that I am, but I've genuinely got an inability to concentrate when I'm reading and watching something at the same time. I can't physically do it.
I can focus better. I can focus on better on an anime if I am reading the subtitles.
I can't. My brain can't function like that.
If I had to have the subtitles big enough for me to read them, I wouldn't be able to see the screen.
But honestly, Isekai Quartet, I don't really have anything memorable about it, so I put it in E, if I'm being honest.
E or D? I couldn't hear you there. You're very quiet.
Yeah, well, sorry. New microphone, I gotta kind of turn into it. It's one of
Gotcha.
those actual stand microphones.
So E tier, you said?
Yeah, I'd give it E tier. Also, did you get the files for the thingy?
Oh, actually, yeah. For some reason, whenever I'm on call, it doesn't.
Needs to go to hell.
Which
What
one
is
this one?
Oh, this is No Game No Life.
No life. I fucking hated it. Needs to go to hell.
No!
Thank you,
Bro.
F tier immediately.
Wait, what anime is that one?
No Game No Life.
No, the one that's
Can I
one's there
explain to
now.
you
I don't know.
before you call it sacrilegious?
Hold on.
Which one is that one?
Cladior?
Never heard of it.
Cladmore? I don't
Can
know.
I explain myself to you?
Wait, is it Claymore?
No, Cladior. It's French.
Go ahead, Chocobo. We'll let you explain while I figure out what the fuck this is.
Okay. First episode. Sister wants to fuck the brother. Clear as day there.
What is Claymore?
Oh, it is Claymore.
One tick off the scale. Right? Second, hey, if you win a game against anyone in this universe, you get to tell them whatever you have them do whatever the fuck you want them to, regardless of what their original thoughts were about you. This dude immediately takes advantage of that in order to force someone to be his girlfriend. And you get to witness firsthand about this girl slowly being roofied by the universe to find the main character attractive. All the while, he actively treats and takes advantage of this girl's look.
Chocobo, we put it in F tier.
We're gonna be here all day. Let's move on.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this now, Chocobo. You got to put No Game No Life in F tier. The moment Noragami shows up, it's going in the same goddamn hell loop.
Hold on.
I'm gonna say this.
Something.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna say this about Claymore. I would put Claymore in the B list solely about the fact of what holds it back is the fact that it only has one season. Like the rest of the manga was never got animated, so it only got stuck with the one season treatment. But it's pretty decent.
I don't know anything about this one either.
I wish Promised Neverland got a second season.
Yeah, I wish too. I wish that it had one.
That's the problem with a lot of good animes. They never get a second season.
Yeah, I really wish Promised Neverland had a season 2.
Man, I really wish it had a season 2.
Because imagine if it had a season 2 that wasn't great. That would just be so upsetting.
Yeah, that would be absolutely horrific.
It's too bad there's no season 2 for Promised Neverland.
2 fucking arcs.
Yeah.
Right, so what's this one? Is this one just called Blood?
I don't know. I've not seen this one. So are we skipping this one?
I don't think it's made by the Matrix people.
I would put it in the haven't seen it.
Yeah, haven't seen it. Oh, this seems okay. Putting same thing. D Greyman.
I heard it's pretty good. I haven't seen it, but I
I
heard
haven't
it's
seen
good.
it either.
All right, we'll put it in the haven't seen it section.
Damn, we're just going through a list of haven't seen it.
Never heard of that one. What's that
Well,
one?
this is just more Fate stuff. I'm just gonna
Grand
pick.
Order.
We're just gonna group all of the Fate
Oh.
stuff with Fate Stay Night because that's the only one I've actually seen in any capacity.
I heard that each Fate series is different from the
Oh,
last.
Fruits Basket is a solid A.
Basket. Yeah.
It is so wholesome, and as much as there's one character in there that I wish to punt to the goddamn moon, I still love the show.
There's always that one character. All right, that's fair. I haven't seen it, so yep.
Okay, Eden Zero is like it's like Fairy Tale but set in space, and it's actually pretty decent.
So B tier.
I'd say B tier. Same place we put Fairy Tale.
Hey.
My Dress Up Darling. I liked this anime, and
I know this show, right? This is about the doll maker and the person who wants to wear cosplay stuff.
Cosplay. I love this show. I don't care what anyone says. I love it.
I like it too.
Wait, I thought you said you didn't like
cool.
My Dressed Up Darling.
No, it's not My Dress Up Darling. There's a different one altogether that I absolutely hate. The Rent a Girlfriend. That's the one.
Oh, Rent.
Yeah, that
okay,
one's
yeah,
just disgusting. Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, My Dress Up Darling. I would say like either A or B for me.
I put it in the A section just because we need more A's.
I'd give it I'd give it an A. It's adorable. I've read the manga.
It's such a Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho S tier.
Oh, S tier.
Yeah, I'd say S tier. It's been so long since I watched it. Okay, Monster is A tier only because the ending was shit.
Yeah,
it was so good. Why didn't Tenma kill that fucker?
I know.
Just end him. You have him right there. I can't take it.
Shaman King, I haven't.
If I killed him, I'd be no better than the killer himself.
Fuck that mentality, Batman.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, fuck Batman.
I don't know Shaman King, so if someone's listening,
I would
give Shaman King
I
a B
love
tier.
Batman.
B
What
tier.
are you talking about? Fuck Batman.
Did you say B tier?
Yeah, B tier.
Yes, B tier for Shaman King.
Okay. I don't know this one either. I'm starting to learn.
World Trigger. That one's actually pretty good. I'd give that one. No, I wouldn't give it A because first season was great. Second season was meh, and then I think they got canceled and didn't do a third season. So I'd give it B.
Okay. Sailor Moon, like there's too many different
S-tier.
variations of this for me to give a consistent.
Just straight up Sailor Moon S tier.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I would feel like some of them vary in quality though.
I'll be back.
Okay, we'll put S tier for like the overall, but like I don't know what the fuck that is.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd give that a C tier. Don't ask how I know.
Is this etchy?
Slightly.
God damn it. Last Hope.
I haven't seen that one.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Okay.
I'd hit skip. Okay.
Devil Lady?
I don't think I've seen that one either.
Yeah, there's a few in here that, Record of Ragnarok. This one is like either A or S tier for me. I love the mythology.
I give it A. I'm sorry, man. I can't.
It's good. I'll take A. At least it's like up there. Like I love Record of Ragnarok because you got mythology and history, two of my greatest passions, merged into a fighting anime. You don't get much better for me. I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is either.
Chocobo?
Huh?
Do you recognize this one?
One sec. No.
Sorcerer Hunters. That.
No?
Nope.
Phantom?
Nope.
Nope. What the fuck? Oh, is this Little Witch Academia?
Oh, My Little Witch Academia.
Witch Academia.
I've never actually seen it, but I've heard good things.
It's good, bud. You should put it.
Oh, it's very good. Put it in A tier.
Let's say
A tier?
Put it in A tier. Yeah.
A tier, my darling girl.
Princess Resurrection.
I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Nope. Log Horizon.
Oh wait.
Logs.
Okay. So before Sword Art Online was a thing, this was the original anime that took the being stuck in a video game trope and
Oh,
made
okay.
it made it popular. So
Ah.
I would give this one a solid A. This one was pretty good.
All right, I'm back. What I
It
miss?
had 2 seasons. A long
We've added a few.
They added
Sailor Moon.
They added an isekai that was above slime. Holy shit!
I'm doing that off of
Well,
Toto's
Slime
knowledge.
would have
only.
been A tier if I'd have been here to freaking make it.
Yeah. Also, Record of Ragnarok and Little Witch Academia also ended up in A tier.
All right.
Good
Which one's this
age
one?
George
Dororo?
Dororo?
Dororo.
Wait, is that the one with the headless
Isn't
like
the-
motorcycle guy? or
No,
is-
that's
No, that's
Dorara.
that's Durara.
Oh, my bad.
I think
Yeah, it's-
Dororo is about this guy that's like a puppet that has like a fuck ton of weapons in his limbs
No,
and he's trying to
he's
get
not
back
a
at the witch
puppet.
that cursed him.
When he was born as a child, parts of his body were taken from him by multiple different demons, and he's on a quest to get all of his body parts back. And in that process, a wood carver made him different limbs and stuff out of wood and iron to create blades and other things.
Yeah, so I was right on this.
So, what would you guys give it, like, realistically?
Honestly, a B.
Yeah, that's fair. What's that
Oh,
one?
this is that spider isekai.
So I'm a spider, so what? Honestly, I quite enjoyed this because of the world building they did towards the end of the season.
Can I request for at least a high C or a low C at this one? I'm not
Why?
that into isekais
Request.
like that, and this
Well,
one.
All right.
The reason why is because AJ basically
only if you explain it to me why you do not like this, because honestly, they did very good job with the
So I only got like a few episodes in, I believe, and this was like I think it when it first came out, or was this like a few months after? I can't remember. But I watched like a few episodes, and I just kind of got bored of it because like I kind of explained with other isekais, I have had really bad isekai burnout because it's so goddamn much of them at this point, and they're so repetitive to an extent that I just kind of didn't feel it.
Basically, Isekai suffers from solo leveling syndrome.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to fight you on the C tier placement and ask for a B tier because of the fact
I can negotiate to B, but I cannot put it in A or S tier.
No, completely fine. The reason why I'm so hard on the B tier is towards the end of it, they actually went back into the backstory of the world itself and why all of these isekai people are actually coming into the world, and their whole eventual goal is to stop the third cataclysm in that world.
Okay.
So
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Speed game? Speed
grapher.
I don't know what that is either.
Okay, we can. I can't even read what the fuck that language is.
Can you zoom in?
Holic?
I don't know.
Sounds
no. Yeah, let's skip it.
Psyche K, F
I
tier?
fucking hate this. I fucking hate this anime. I hope it burns and dies.
F tier?
Here's the thing. I love the supporting cast, every single one of them. But you have to stick with this bitch all day.
I'd give it a D.
D?
D section.
Yeah.
Okay. Full Metal Panic. I actually watched this show.
Wait,
this
Full Metal
show is
Panic.
so goddamn
It's so
funny.
It's actually good.
Dude, when he fights against those three like muscle guys and then just fucking blasts one in the dick, that's funny as shit. I gotta say either S or A for me. It's so funny.
I haven't seen it, so I'll let you two decide.
I'd give it an A.
We'll go A. It's so goddamn funny.
It's
but
funny,
story-wise, it doesn't.
But it's like, which was this?
I have only heard bad things about this one. I heard this one's Trauma the anime.
It is. It's oh my god.
Is that the one where he constantly, like at the end of the series, goes back to episode 1, like they're stuck in a time loop?
They're stuck in a time loop where all 4 of the girls are constantly fucking dying.
So they are stuck in a time loop.
Yes.
This sounds like an anime one would mistake for Go for a Punch.
Yeah. So
Oh, you
where
guys
do you
heard
want
of
to
Go
put
for
this?
a Punch? That definitely fucking aged me.
I would see because of the fact in anime there is such a thing as too much trauma for the story.
Yes, and this one's one of them.
Wait, C. AJ, you put it in B.
I put it in B. That's what he said, didn't he?
No, he said C.
I said C.
My bad.
Yeah.
Shit.
I don't think we can change it. All right.
Fuck. Okay, it's fine.
Axel World.
Axel World is not bad.
I think that's a
I
cell
don't
world.
recognize it.
Yeah, like acceleration.
Yeah. I would give Excel World a C. I'm be honest. It's not bad, but it's
Okay,
Ooh,
Black Butler.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest.
I
This
love
one is another one that
Black
has like such
Butler.
varying degrees of quality.
It's
'Cause, like,
so good
okay.
until you reach
No,
a
like,
certain part.
each season is
It's
so
Minimum-
so
different.
good.
It's not good
Minimum-
consistently though. It's like some seasons are
Yeah.
great, some seasons are dog shit.
Yeah, minimum B tier.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
minimum
B
B
tier.
tier. Black Butler is my childhood, man.
I don't even know what the fuck that says. Tokyo Ravens.
Oh, I love Tokyo Ravens. Okay. So the whole premise behind this is that dude on the left basically meets the girl on the right whenever they're children. They make a promise to become exorcists together. But the guy on the left is actually the reincarnation of a
Demon Lord.
exorcist who did a horrible
Oh, the devil,
experiment.
you know, from the Bible.
No, he's
You dare invoke the words of the mighty Jimmy?
he's a reincarnation of an exorcist that basically did a life transmutation, which was very illegal. And because it was so
Kinda like
illegal, he had to
Edward
kill
Elric.
himself and reincarnate.
Oh, B or C?
I'd give it a B.
Steins Gate. I watched this God knows how long ago.
Yeah, the A. I'd give Steins Gate an A.
I would agree with that.
I haven't seen it, so I'll go with your judgment.
I could not get into this.
That's not a bad one.
I don't know if it's good or bad. I just couldn't get past like the first few episodes.
It's not bad. It's not 100%. Oh my god! Because
Is this the one where the kid gets adopted by like a demon lord and is like, hey, you
Yeah,
gotta go to the
one of the
demon
three-
school, but you gotta
Yeah.
make sure you're a demon or else people. I love that so much. It's so
It's
quirky
okay.
and funny. You put it in B tier.
Yeah, I'll say put it in B tier because they haven't really hit the extremely good stuff yet. Radiant. Okay, for me,
No
this
clue.
is one of those hidden gems that never really got too much attention outside of a small season 2.
Okay.
Which
See,
honestly,
the good thing about having Toto is here is that I'm getting to learn a lot about new animes that I need to go check out.
yeah,
Yep.
Radiant is really, really good. I'd give it an A, to be honest.
Okay, Ghost Stories
Okay,
in
Ghost
sub
Stories?
sucked, but in
Dude, Ghost
dub,
Stories is
Listen,
so
are you talking about dub or
hilarious.
sub or ironic or actually good?
I'm sorry, we've got to go with the dub because that is the best version of this show.
Think of a
Okay,
big
so
black
here's the
man
question: are we
chasing
judging this
you.
by ironically good or actually legitimately good?
Okay,
That's so hard because I want to say ironically but good, but to be fair to the other series, we have to be objectively good. Fuck.
Okay,
It's got to be like D or E then.
a C tier. C tier max.
C.
C tier because the dub is just funny. I've seen her, but I don't know why.
Oh shit. I think this is the student council girl. The student
Yeah.
council president marries me or some shit like
Is
that.
this the one that has like that weird coin flip ability where she like can shoot a coin at fucking Mach 3?
No,
No.
that's a certain scientific railgun.
Oh,
Yeah. No, this one is a slice of life anime, so there's no powers involved. It's
Yeah,
literally
okay.
no powers whatsoever.
She just reminds me of the protagonist for some reason.
It's very
Yes, it does.
forgettable, other than just her. Everything else I
Yeah.
can forget pretty easily. I'd give it a D.
Yeah.
D.
I'm just reading the name. I don't care.
It's so boring. It hurts. It's okay.
My
The irregular-
God, the regular magical high school, dude. I loved season 1, and I haven't been able to see the other seasons.
is so. Oh my god.
Oh,
give it a B tier, please.
B, definitely B at best.
I can't give it an A.
I watched
can't
this
help.
one. No, I hate this one so goddamn
C
much.
or D. C or D.
What's
I'm
that one?
go D. This
Don't
one,
worry about it. You're not gonna want to watch it. Don't
It's
even
so
waste
goddamn
your breath
boring.
explaining it. He's not even gonna want to watch it. Just C or D and move on.
D tier. Fuck that one. What is this? Orient?
What's this one?
Orient?
No idea.
I don't know this one.
No, I'm just reading the name because I'm zoomed in here and it's.
Oh wait,
Just
I do know
pass.
this one. I do know this one. I watched this one like a long ass time ago. Okay. So the kid with the red hair up in front is the main protagonist. He and his family live inside of different colonies that are ran by demons behind the shadows. It's kind of very similar to the Lost Neverland, type thing,
Oh,
but
Promise
instead of it just
Neverland.
being Promise Neverland. Thank you. I forgot the
Okay.
fucking name.
I
So what
love
would you
Promise
rank it?
Neverland.
I would rate this a C. It never got a season 2.
So I gotta ask you, Toto, and I'm gonna ask you, don't get offended by this. How the fuck do you have time to work?
Right?
Okay, so to be fair, I watched most of these back when I was in high school.
Fair enough.
No, that's my assumption. That was my assumption because he was like, "Oh, I saw this at high school. Oh, I saw this a while ago. I saw this God knows how long ago." I'm assuming you're roughly in your mid-20s. That can be
No,
roughly
early
10 years
20s.
ago.
Early
Early
20s.
20s?
Yes,
Then that's
21.
like 5
Yeah,
or 6 years ago.
It was not meant to be offensive, but like I know you work, so I was like, how the hell do you have a
I
job
work
and you
a
got
lot.
this much anime knowledge?
I work a lot. I remember certain things about different hobbies that I have. So like anime
Right.
stuff, I remember it a
Fair.
lot more than.
Promise Neverland. We only acknowledge. Well, there's only one season to it, so there's only one season to really
There's only
rate.
one
So
season. Why are you talking
there's
about we only
two
acknowledge there's only one season to
No, there's
release?
only one
Think about it.
season.
It's
Only one
S tier.
Yeah,
season.
Toto, there's
No.
only
Yeah,
one
let's do the
season.
second
No,
season
if
of
you
this.
guys give it an
That's
S, I might hurt you. A tier it. It's not S.
What?
You
There's only
cannot
one
not
season.
acknowledge the
There's
second
only one
season.
season. What are you
There's only
talking
one
about?
season.
A
Only one
tier
season.
it. Come
There's
on,
only one
blood.
season.
Mob Psycho
Yeah,
100.
Psycho.
I would-
Okay, I
I would-
would also give that an A tier.
Yeah,
I would put it
definitely
like B, but I'm kind of outvoted on that one, so I'll put most. Okay, can we just agree to put Goblin Slayer at D tier just for the opening scene alone?
No, C tier. The
What?
story's great.
The story's great, so it gets C.
You have issues, my
Hey
friend.
man, fuck value is
Okay, I
great.
have
Like,
to ask to please put this one to F tier. I hate this
Yes,
anime.
put this one on
Which
F
one is
tier.
that
I'm
one?
not even going to argue with you on this one. Devil's a part-timer.
Oh.
It is
Great
so bad.
season, and then the second
Okay.
season was just like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
What the hell is this?
Okay,
Oh, that's the one where she.
Elfin Lied.
Oh, yep, that's the one. That's the
Elfin
one where.
Lied.
Elfin
this is
Lied?
the one.
That's the one where she
Yeah,
goes.
I
I
use
think
the
that's the one where she
opening of that
goes.
series for sleep.
I think that's the one where she goes batshit insane when they torture her dog in front of her, and then she kills
Mhm.
everybody by chopping off their heads.
Yes.
Hey, it's not her fault. She literally has a space alien inside of her brain that wants to
I have no idea
repopulate
what
the
this
Earth.
is.
Don't worry about it and just rank
It's
it A tier.
it's trauma. That's all it is. It's just trauma.
Don't worry
What-
about it.
what
Just
tier?
rank it A tier.
No, not even 8. Never mind.
We're getting A tier.
I don't know this one. Talentless Nana?
Zoom it in on you. See the characters real quick. Oh,
I got nothing.
I-
Why does this one look like someone from a different anime?
Oh, I know this one. Oh, this is incredibly fucked. You see the guy with the green hair?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, him. Okay, the story opens with us thinking that he's the main character. He's actually not. He dies in episode 1. The chick with the pink hair is actually an assassin that's sent by the government to kill OP people.
I think I did see a clip from that or
Holy
something.
shit.
Yeah. Basically, the government sent her, and they basically tell her like, "We need you to kill people that may basically topple the regime." So she ends up killing that green-haired guy in literally episode 1.
Okay.
Overall, I don't really know outside of that one clip I saw. Overall, I would put it at least C, just because of the fact that it's incredibly fucked up. And that was just episode 1.
No.
This one's just
No,
gambling.
D. No.
I love it. Put it in B.
I'm going to say for middle ground, I'm going to put it in C tier because I don't like it that much, but I don't think it's as bad as D tier.
I love it.
It's
like
better than the
Dragon Ball Z at a
Netflix
puzzle
live
table.
action. It's better
I've
than the
heard good
Netflix
things
live
about
action.
Erased, but I've never seen
Yeah.
it.
It's better than the Netflix live action.
Okay, can I ask? Because I've actually not seen this one, but I've heard a lot of good things. Has anyone here seen Erased?
Zoom in real quick, please. I think so.
I've heard good things, but I've not actually been able to see it. So are we saying we haven't seen it?
Haven't seen it.
Let's go with haven't seen it. Just
Yep. Just to be fair.
Bungo Stray Dogs is S tier. I love this
Oh my
show.
god, it totally is S tier. This shit's
Haven't seen it.
gas.
I haven't seen it.
I gotta put it in S. It is such a great. What the fuck is that?
Sakura Undying Love. Oh wait,
Okay.
is that the zombie chick that is in
Yeah, it's the zombie chick.
Gotcha.
I've got no clue.
Don't worry about it, Leo. Leo and I know. Leo, what we ranking this? What do you think, a B or a C?
I'm thinking B just because It's basically a love story, but with a zombie.
Yeah.
Okay, Danganronpa,
No.
I hated this show.
If you say anything higher than D,
I hated
heard
it.
you.
I wanted to put it in F, but I just didn't know
I'm
how you
okay
guys were
with
going to react.
I'm okay with F.
I'm okay with that because I haven't seen it. But if Jack was here,
my sister preaches like this shit is so good, and I'm sitting there going like, "What is
the
this?"
games, yes. The show, no.
I watched the full first season of the show. I hated it. It was so.
Which show is this one?
I
Here
don't
it got,
actually
like,
know. This is not the one I was talking about. I was talking about Danganronpa. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Oh
Combatants
God.
will be dispatched.
All
I
right.
have not seen it. I don't know anything about
I
it.
have seen it. Give it a C.
C tier?
Yes.
3?
I haven't seen this one.
Never
Okay.
seen it.
Overlord? I don't
A
have any
tier.
strong opinions on it.
Yeah, Ace.
A tier?
Yep. Love is
put this
war.
one in
Love
S.
is war. S.
S tier.
Definitely.
S tier, absolutely.
The best romance anime out there.
Oh, Black
Oh
Lagoon.
wait, Black
I gotta
Lagoon's
give.
an oldie but a goodie.
I would say
I
A
gotta
tier
give-
just for Revy alone.
Yup. No, in all honesty, I am a Balalanka simp, so definitely A.
Yeah, A tier. All right. So hold on. Can we go? Let's go back to talk about Overlord for a sec. I have seen this. That one's actually a really good one. That is a different take on the isekai trope. Instead of overpowered abilities, he actually brings stability to the nation with his knowledge from the other world, and doesn't really do any fighting.
I mean, there's a war at the end of it, but he's not like frontlining and
But you
overpowered and other things.
can't be an OP protagonist if you don't fucking use them.
So
I would give. I'd give it a B.
Maybe
The harem is what kills it for me. I hate it. I hate it because of the harem.
What's this?
Fucking
Oh, I haven't
World's
tier,
seen
that's
this
what
one.
that
Oh,
is.
the world's finest.
This was
F
actually
tier.
like solidly okay, but I would say it's like C tier at best.
Black Lagoon. Okay, Black Lagoon is an A. Okay, I'm satisfied
yeah,
with
don't-
that. I
don't
would have put
worry.
it in an S.
Can we just?
High School DxD.
I don't get why people like this show.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do get why people like it. I know
I
why.
haven't
Just
even
because
seen
people
it. That's
like
the
what's
funny
powerful
part.
bigger the power of
Hold
horny.
Hold on.
Okay. What parts are we talking about? Because the first 3 seasons I would give a C tier. C tier.
Well, we have to do it as a
tier.
collective.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, season 4 is actually really, really good. They actually focused more on the enhanced story in the background of the universe instead of just what they did in
Boobs.
seasons 1 to 3.
So B.
I'd give it a B.
B for boobs. No, F tier.
F, get it out of here. It's so
No,
trash.
rent a girlfriend.
Cowboy
King
Bebop,
Bernard.
S tier. I will
Cowboy
not hear
Bebop.
otherwise. I will
Cowboy
not hear
Bebop.
otherwise.
S.
S.
Oh yeah, S tier easily.
No argument.
I've been killing slimes for 300
So
years.
this is just a Rimuru killer.
It's
That's
fuck.
my favorite.
D rank it.
C rank.
D rank it.
They've
Yes.
been killing Rimorus for 300
Okay, Anos
years.
Voldegoat is even less interesting to me than any other isekai protagonist.
He's not even
So-
an isekai protagonist. That's the funny part.
He's
So-
okay. He's an isekai into his own world. It's so stupid.
How
So
do you
F.
isekai into your own fucking world? That's like antithetical to the
Autos
whole
is just
concept.
better.
Well, he
bro.
died
So-
and then reincarnated like 1,000 years later in his own world. It's so stupid.
So F tier.
I would give it an F. I'd give it a D.
I'd go D, just to be
Alright.
fair, but I just don't like it like that.
Alright.
The aristocrats or the
D.
I can't.
It's another tragedy.
Zoom in. D.
The legendary
Legendary.
heroes. We're really in the isekai shitty genre territory.
D.
Okay. This one.
Okay.
This is a certain scientific particle accelerator. This is a part of the 3 series franchise. Certain scientific railgun, certain magical index, and accelerator. Okay. Accelerator is arguably one of the best out of the 3, but magic index is best. I'd give accelerator an A.
A.
Okay. Another?
I don't know this one.
I don't know what it
either.
is, but why does it look so fucking cool?
It doesn't-
Oh wait, I think I have. I haven't actually seen this one, but that's the chick that ended up getting tortured and lost her eye. I think, unless I'm getting that mixed up with the other anime. I don't know. Just put that as. Just put that as.
Why do you watch so many anime that has torture and trauma in it, Leo? Are you trying to tell us something?
You have the torture fetish.
No, I
Oh,
don't. No, I literally. No, the problem is that I watch too much Watch Mojo. Literally on YouTube, Watch Mojo. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Watch Mojo, and that's where most of my knowledge comes from with these
I would
animes.
personally put Baki at like
use
B
them in.
tier.
Wait, no, is this Baki? Put Baki in S tier.
That's gotta be
It's not
Baki.
S tier.
I'm sorry.
Baki is like
can't be S
fucking
tier.
awesome. I love it.
No.
It's B tier at best.
Put B. Yeah, put Baki in B for Baki.
Baki is like the number one thing ever. It's like so fucking crazy.
It's not
and
that
I
great.
Love it.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not that great?
It's not.
It's okay.
It's peak
Berserk.
fiction.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Berserk.
I'd say A tier.
Either S or A. Either S or A.
I'd say A tier because we did kind of lower one anime before about having too much trauma.
S tier.
I'd give it A.
You're right. It should be an SS tier.
This anime makes so much weird decisions.
Is so inconsistent, it hurts.
Because the first season was decent. The second season was fucking PowerPoint presentation.
Until the last episode.
I didn't see the last episode. I gave up halfway through.
B.
Give it a B.
Oh, B. B.
Death Note is like a solid A or S.
It's definitely.
You cut out for that. What did you say, Toto?
I said it's definitely an A.
I give it a B, but that's just me.
Just the way how Light basically got himself fucked over, just dropped it from an S to an A.
I just don't like Light as a protagonist. I fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Vinland Saga, I haven't watched this one, and people keep telling me to watch it, and I really want to because it does look like something I'd enjoy. I just never get around to it.
Look at what Chocobo just did.
This movie isn't stupid.
Ambitious cinematic masterpiece.
Stupid. You're stupid.
Oh god.
You have to admit.
Has anyone seen Vinland Saga? Because I want to genuinely know.
I've seen it.
About.
I've seen it.
My friend
It's
Justin seen it, and he wants me to see it, but like, I haven't been able to see it.
I'd give
Like,
it
it looks decent because I like history. I like Vikings. I think it would be really cool to see. I just never get around to it.
Blinded me during the war.
Thorfinn is definitely an interesting protagonist. So,
all right. So, where would you rank it?
I'd give it a B.
Blue Exorcist, first season's great. Everything after is so inconsistent.
Because they fucked up. They got past where the manga was, so they fucked up everything.
And they rewrote it. They just rewrote it to redo it to where the manga is. Yep. So I actually watched the newer versions that were released, and I quite enjoy it. I wouldn't give
honestly
it
either B or C. Either B or
it's
C.
definitely B.
I'd say B just because they fixed their mistakes. Fire Force.
Okay, I'm sorry. Instant B tier. Instant B tier. You want to know why?
Why?
There's such a thing as too much fan service. If I can't go a single episode without Tamaki basically falling over and losing 90% of her clothing, I'm not gonna watch the episode.
Tamaki doesn't show up until like episode 6. So yeah, for the first 5 episodes, there's virtually no.
He's talking about the later seasons because in the newest season, it took less than 5 minutes.
Hey, I got a question about Fire Force.
Yeah, what's up?
And this is a huge spoiler for Fire Force.
It's a prequel.
Yeah, I understand that. I was going to warn the viewers in case they didn't want to know. But
I have 0 viewers in chat.
Would it being connect? I gotta still be considerate, AJ. Anyway, as I was saying, would Fire Force being connected to Soul Eater constitute as fan service, considering on how it's servicing to a larger fan base?
That's actually a very good question.
Because it's not like sexual fan service, but it is like it's like fan service in a way where it's like, wow, look at that, it got mentioned, look at that guy, woo!
Honestly, the whole reason Fire Force existed is because the creator of Soul Eater basically saw I was like, all right, I want to do more with this, but I also want to build upon how Soul Eater came to be. So he created Fire Force for that.
Right. Plus Fire Force is basically just Firebenders the anime.
I'll put it in B tier. Code Geass. I'm sorry, I genuinely don't know where to put this because I still don't understand this anime.
C. I put it in C.
the geopolitical mess that is this show, I don't
First
get it.
off, Leo, stop it.
What?
It is not a C tier.
Yes, it is.
It's
It is
literally
minimum
one of the
B
best anime of all time, and has inspired future parts
is
of that genre.
I'm not associating with Leo
What
on this
on
one just because
earth
I
are
don't
you
know.
talking about?
higher S tier. So, okay, Choco, what do you want to throw this? Do you want to throw this A tier, or do you want to throw this?
Here's the problem. I only know about its influence due to
Can I say A
reading
tier because
about
I've watched it, but the
and like
ending
all sorts of
The
like
only one
character
who-
breakdown. The only real thing I know about this thing is that he wanted to unite the world and create world peace, so he made himself a villain. And also, the Christian iconography literally means nothing because mangaka literally said, "I put it there because I thought it was cool." So
okay.
I do not have a viable thing about it. I only know more about Lelouch than I do about the entire world itself.
I thought you said that was Evangelion.
Code Geass had 2 different seasons and 3 movies. In fact, I thought there is a new series of Code Geass that was inspired by this.
So
It's
C tier.
actually released. It actually released what season last year? Leo, I'm gonna hurt you.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Shall we
I'm
go back to
telling
Fortnite
you,
then?
it's
Is
something
that what
that he
you're saying?
likes.
I'd give it a B tier.
Settle for B tier.
Give me 1 second, sorry.
There we
Yeah.
go.
The distant
Okay.
echoes of. Oh, sorry.
Wait. No, he said give him 1 second. Okay. 1, 2,
Fuck off, Leo.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18,
I wish you nothing but bad things in life.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Alright, fuck, which one did
25,
you agree upon?
25.
Asshole.
Would you say?
We agreed on B tier.
Yeah, B tier.
I just gotta make
Tokyo
sure.
Ghoul. This
Haven't
one is
seen it,
another
I'll
one
let
that
you
has like
decide.
Sorry, it's a B tier. It could have been so
B
much.
Have
tier
you
because
ever
the later
heard of
seasons
an
fucked
anime
it.
that's been ruined due to it catching up to the source material? Well, here's
Can-
Tokyo
I just
Ghoul.
want to throw this one in E tier. This one's not good.
Yeah, E
High
tier.
school what?
High School of the Dead.
High School of the Dead is
Oh.
the horn. It's the one where like
the
the
one where
AK.
the bullet shot
Oh,
went through
right.
the wiggling boobs.
Oh yeah, high school. Yep. Yeah.
I think that's E tier. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that another? Is that a magical railgun thing?
Yeah, that's the railgun.
that is a certain magical index. That is what that one is. S tier.
Oh,
Easily.
Seas again.
JoJo's.
F.
No. Yeah, I will not.
No, not
Honor
F.
tier for
Don't
JoJo.
you fucking dare put
I will
JoJo's
never-
Bizarre
I'm
Adventure
in a
in
current
F.
contract with Festive to where once he finishes Undead Unluck, I have to watch JoJo's.
JoJo's is so fucking fun.
I don't want to watch it, but I made a promise.
It's the story is so convoluted. It makes no fucking sense.
Just because you can't pay attention to shit doesn't mean the story's bad.
Literally.
Wow.
All right,
Nah,
what do you
Leo,
two rate it? Because me and Leo don't have much to say on this one.
Choco, what do you want to do? A tier it?
Yeah,
It's definitely not
A
touching
tier.
the S tier.
Definitely not.
Because here's the thing: the best
Kill the
parts
kill.
haven't been animated yet.
Fan service the anime.
So we gotta mark this down to like C or D tier.
I haven't
No,
even
the
watched
best
it.
parts of
That's how
JoJo
it was.
haven't
That's
been
how it was
animated
pitched to
yet.
me. Like I haven't even seen Kill la Kill, and one person goes, "It's just fan service the anime with swords."
What do you guys think?
C tier it. The only reason I'm even saying
F.
C tier is because no, hold on, shut up.
I've seen the entire story. I have seen this all the way from start to finish, plus the 4 alternate different endings. Everything is fucking F tier at
No,
best.
Leo, have you seen the movies that released like 2 years ago?
Yes, I still give it an F.
Oh, hello, Evangelion, the series of which the Christian iconography literally means fucking nothing.
Didn't you say that the other thing?
You said this for
Say that
something
about
else.
2 animes.
You said that about.
A lot
You
of
said that about
fucking,
Kogias and now
lot of
Evangelion.
a lot of the time when it's like, it's like kind of like us when we do like Japanese shit. It's like, oh, we think it looks cool. At least they're being explicit about it, where it's like, oh yeah, I think it looks cool. But I think I was legitimately meaning this series instead of the previous one. I don't know about the Christian symbolism in Code Geass, but I know damn well the stuff in
There's not
Evangelion
really
is
a
nothing.
lot of Christian symbolism. So.
You know what? Just put it in D list.
No. Put it in B at the very most.
Hell no!
C tier.
C tier.
I would give Evangelion a C tier.
Toto, can you imagine they gave Shinji like D tier in terms of being
Okay.
a bad?
Skeleton Knight in Another World is actually one of the few isekais, along with Tensura and what's the other one that we put in A tier? Log Horizon, that I would give an A tier.
I love how AJ's just hovering over F tier.
Dude, do not F tier it, you bitch. Did you even watch the full season?
I haven't actually watched it. I just wanted to troll.
No, it's actually really good. I would give it a B tier mainly because it had a Goblin Slayer like first episode part, which
Okay,
it
you're
never
not
happened
convincing
again.
me here.
B.
I said B tier. Story's great. Stop it.
What the
Orphans.
fuck? Iron-blooded orphans. I think I've seen something about
It's
Oh,
it.
Gundam. It's
that's
Gundam.
Gundam Iron Blood Orphans.
Where do we wanna
I will
put
be
it?
honest. I will be honest. I haven't actually watched this season of
Yeah,
Gundam,
no.
but I did hear it wasn't as good as the previous one. So personally, maybe B at best.
B?
I say B.
Yeah. I'd give it a B.
Which
one's that one?
I think this is another one of those certain magical things.
Oh, this is a certain scientific railgun.
Okay.
This is railgun. It's good. I'd give it
So,
a
A.
Yep.
Can I please put Tokyo Revengers in D or E? Because I hate
Yes.
this anime.
Yes.
Wait, hold
Like-
on.
We got such a better version of it in Windbreaker.
Can an argument be made for C, please? Because I actually know how the story ends.
Fine.
Fine, we'll go C. But I think Windbreaker is just vastly superior.
By Classroom.
I have never heard of this one.
Neither have I.
No, I've never heard of it. Inuyasha, I think
Inuyasha.
is here.
Inuyasha. We
Ah, yes, Inuyasha, the starter of the isekai trend.
Honestly, B. If I'm being
B
honest,
tier,
that's
maybe.
coming from-
I would
and that's
say
coming
A,
from-
but
It's up to you, A or B. I'm with you either way. I'm just saying, as an Inuyasha fan, there's a lot of stuff that happens that's like we could have gone like not even doing this, and nothing would have been.
Toto,
lost.
you get final decision.
I'd give it a B.
B.
Alright. Damn.
Mhm.
Corpse?
And that's coming from an Inuyasha fan, Corpse Bride. Uh-oh. I haven't seen it.
Fuck. Okay. This shit's dark. I'll say that. You know that too much trauma thing that we've been saying? Yeah, no, that definitely applies to this.
So, C?
I'd give it,
C.
yeah, definitely a C.
C. All right.
Give me 1 second. Or, give me a minute.
Okay, everybody, countdown time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What did we agree on, assholes?
11, 12. We agreed with C. It took him 10 seconds that time.
Yay!
Trinity
He beat his-
Blood?
Never seen it.
I
Oh
haven't seen it either.
no. The Pope has fallen. I, Star
Soul
Soldier,
Eater.
now your
A.
leader.
Definitely A.
A. I'll give it A just for Blair.
Yep.
I want to put it in F, but I don't know what the fuck this is about.
I have no idea, so if you want to put it in F, go for it.
I think it's probably just some
there
weird
for
spin-off
it.
shit.
Yeah.
Sword Oratoria.
Sword Ori-
Never heard of it.
Oh no, okay, this is a spin-off for Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And it is about Ice. It's basically her story about how she became as strong as she was. This one,
Wait, I do have to point out we did put Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon in F tier before.
Jesus fucking Christ!
So you
have
want to do
even
it
watched
again, guys?
Have you even watched it?
I've watched a little bit and I couldn't stand it.
And bro, it's literally one of those animes you get past season 1 and it's great.
If you don't, if you don't hold my interest
Yeah.
after 3 episodes, I'm not going to bother watching it.
God damn it! I forget that I'm not with people who actually force themselves to go through something if it's actually good.
I'll watch like the first season, but if you don't give me a likable first
Give it a
season,
C.
I'm
at
not.
least.
putting through
Please.
with more of that shit.
All right, AJ, we give this one a C.
I'll put D at most.
C. Come on, man.
D at highest.
Come on.
There's no
Highest I'll
perversion
go.
in it. Just give
I
him
am not negotiating any
Just
further.
give me the C.
Just give him the C, man. He wants the C badly.
Nah.
Just give me the C rank.
Fine.
Yo,
just a
AJ, either give him the C or give him the D. Either way, it all ends up the same.
Hey,
Is this another one? Nah, fuck it. F.
Oh no, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
no, that's
giving him
another-
the D
yeah,
will
no.
wind up with 9 months
No,
of
fuck
misery
that.
and 18 years of crying.
He's a man. He can't. No.
Problem children are coming
Have you
from
ever
another
heard
world,
of
aren't they?
Okay,
my friend?
F tier that. That shit's so ass.
By the grace of the gods.
Okay. This is a slice of life isekai. That is what it is.
So B.
I'd give it a B. It's not bad.
Cyberpunk Edge Runners was
Cyberpunk
another
Edge
one
Runners.
that's too
I
much
have to-
goddamn trauma.
I'd give it an A. It'd be an S if it wasn't for the
A.
trauma.
If it wasn't
So
for the
good.
fact that it killed off Rebecca, I would give it S.
They killed Rebecca. They killed David.
Oh, Ancient Magnus' Bride, I'm putting like A tier because it was
Have you
genuinely
ever
wholesome.
considered that maybe
Alright.
killing them is a... Have you ever considered
I've actually
that-
watched this one. It is so fucking weird.
I don't really know this one.
Basically, this guy here is death, or a god of death in his world, kind of thing. He gets transported into the body of a kid. He transports the body of the soul of the kid into a shark plushie. Tries to play this guy for a while as a role. I don't know what the fuck his problem is. He meets this psycho scythe wielding chick. I don't know. She's got issues. Becomes part vampire for some reason. Explanation not needed, I guess. It is so random and weird. I'm putting it in E.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
There's like parts of, like,
Inconclusive.
this is the one Chocobo hates. That's here for some
I
reason.
don't hate Ruby.
It started off
I
good and
like
then it
the
became
first
ass.
4 seasons. Maybe a little bit in 5. Probably not 5.
So B.
But here's the
Okay.
thing. It should be disqualified on the fact that it was made and animated in fucking Texas.
Actually, hold on. I will make an argument for Ruby because of the fact they have Ruby Ice Queendom, which was a Viz Media.
This isn't listed
Run.
as the Ruby Ice Queendom.
It's under the Ruby franchise in general, so it is under the collective.
That's 1 season versus 9 seasons made in Texas.
Come on.
I'd say give it B at
Yeah.
best. Because it
Yeah,
does have
I'd give
it
it
does
B.
have a
So if we are to rank it, I'd probably rank it in low C.
Come to a consensus, please.
It desperately needs a reboot. I say low C.
fine.
Damn.
Sorry. What the fuck?
This one.
Oh, Bofuri! I love this anime. It's a
Never.
video game anime. It's great.
A voodoo anime?
Video game.
Oh. I thought you said
My
voodoo.
life is like a video game.
So
No, okay.
A.
So MC is a girl who first time playing a video game, and she doesn't like being hurt, so she just maxes out her defense. And unironically, because of the fact she maxes out her defense and takes no damage, she finds a bunch of random bullshit, and it's basically just a game that she used to play and have fun with her friends. That's the whole thing in the anime.
So she can't be hurt, but she can't deal damage, therefore stalemate.
She can deal damage because she finds random bullshit that allows her to deal damage.
Sung Jin Moo, you're not the only one.
Damn. Shot fired.
Bro, you leave solo leveling alone, dude.
Bro.
God
That's
damn.
how may I help you?
So what are we ranking this?
Oh, Brain Free!
I'd give it a B.
Hello,
hey, Brain Free.
Brain Free. Hello.
Hey,
Welcome
Brain
to the
Free.
podcast. We're ranking anime right now.
Is that
Which
Tani?
one is
The Legend of... The font is fucked. The
Legend
Legend,
of the
of...
Northern War.
Oh wait, that's the Legend of Heroes.
Never heard of it.
Never.
Oh,
heard
it's because it's a video game franchise where they have like anime tie-ins and stuff like that. Personally, I haven't seen the Northern War, but considering how much it impacted the overall story, I would give it at least a B.
Okay. Persona 5?
Persona 5 the anime. Honestly, the game was better, but the anime tried doing what they could at least.
I only
least-
saw Persona 3's anime.
I would honestly give Persona 5 anime at least a solid B because a lot of the
Wait,
mechanics
not
they
Persona
couldn't.
3,
All right,
Persona
guys.
4s.
Yeah.
I'll be
So-
back.
Oh,
I
I
got
wanna give this
my
S
food guy
tier.
here. So I'll be back.
All right.
No worries, bro.
Take a minute.
Part of me wants to give this S tier, but I know that it's another isekai. But this one's genuinely so cool to me. I'm gonna put it in A tier because I've actually watched this one all the way through the first 2 seasons.
Fair.
Now, here's my question.
One Punch Man. Honestly, I love One Punch Man. I will settle for a B at best.
I'm not against putting it in A. I just don't agree with it myself.
Honestly, I put One Punch Man in either A or B. The reason is because, like, the first season was good. The second and third season, I have not been able to watch because no streaming service fucking has it.
Do you want me to? Hey, I have a way for you to find it.
Yeah, I know. So, honestly, go to B.
Dragonar Academy?
Never heard of it.
No. Classroom of the Elite is the most overhyped shit, I think, besides JJK. I would put it like D tier.
Overhyped, man.
Me personally, I never even watched it, so I'll settle for whatever you want to give it.
Basically, the whole show is just this classroom with like all these. It's just like they're all trying to be the best of the best, but they're all pretty much mediocre except for 2-3 characters. And the main one, Ayanokoji, is like, I hope you realize I've never. He's just having this internal monologue in your head of going, I hope you realize, yada, 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 that I've never been your friend. I just see you as a tool to manipulate. I just see you as this to manipulate. It gets so goddamn repetitive.
Gotcha. So, yeah, go ahead.
Never heard of it.
Hack Sign. I may be wrong, but I think that's based off of the Hacks video games. I may be wrong, but I haven't seen this, so I haven't seen it. Never heard of it.
I have seen this one.
All right, I'll settle whatever you want. I haven't seen this.
So, this one's a bit of a weird psychological one. Gotcha. She wants to die at the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
He refuses to kill her until she wants to live.
So, basically, Femme Andy.
It's not even then, because they're not. Neither of them are immortal. He's just a psycho, and she's just fucking deranged. Every character in this fucking show is some sort of psychopathic lunatic, except maybe the priest, who's probably the most rational one, and he burned the whole place down.
Damn.
Man, you know when shit's bad when the most rational person commits mass arson.
To be fair, I would burn that place down too after seeing what they do in there. Especially that one chick. She's she needs to be committed to several asylums.
She makes the Joker look sane.
I wouldn't go that far, but I'll put it at B. Ari Ferretta. I watched this one.
Uh-huh.
It had a good first season, but again, like most of the isekais, it just dropped off hard.
I'll whatever you decide.
I'd say C tier.
Alright. Black.
Never seen Black Bullet.
Neither have I.
Aren't all bullets black?
Nah, some are gray. Most are gold.
Some can be bronze.
Like a lot of them are bronze.
And if you're Alucard, everything is silver.
Black Summoner.
And then if you're James Bond, the guns are gold. Hey.
Blue gender.
My gender is blue.
So have you seen this Chocobo?
My pronouns are Dabu Dee Dabu Die.
Have you seen it or no?
No, I'm making fun of it.
Gotcha.
Nope.
Boogle Pop and others?
No clue.
What the fuck, Boogie Pop?
Dragon Quest. The Adventures of Die.
I guess that's why that haircut looks familiar.
Solid B. Solid B.
The haircut looks familiar. I wonder what it looks like.
Oh god, what isekai are we dealing with now? Banished from the Hero's Party.
I've heard... Honestly, I feel like that is what inspired the whole, banished from whatever, come back to make them regret it type of scenario that's been blowing up on YouTube the last couple of months. I haven't seen it. I will be honest. I have not seen it, but that is what inspired all those damn stories.
Inspector?
Never heard of it.
Wait a minute, why do I recognize that? Why do I recognize these two?
I have no idea.
Probably you saw him in like a Hot Topic or something, maybe an anime import store.
No, I've seen them in clips or something. She looks younger than she actually is. It's that fucking trap shit again.
I
Like, I
think
think
I
they're
don't
really-
think you know. I don't think you know what that word is if you
It's
say that a
no.
person that looks younger.
AJ doesn't know a lot of the.
AJ,
Yeah.
trap
Don't
is a
care to know.
slur for
Don't care to know.
transgender people.
I don't care.
If you're gonna explain what it is, explain it off stream, please.
I'm not even looking to find out. But no, I don't know them like that. But I know that she's like 30 or something, I think. But she looks like fucking 12. I'll just skip it. My
She's
isekai
30.
life.
You have my attention now that she's 30.
My isekai life. We'll skip that one. The daily life of the immortal king.
Never heard of it.
God, it's like they're doing a race to see who can have the longest name.
Oh, I actually have one that has like the longest
Never heard
fucking
of it.
name.
Is that based off of the
I just
have
Steins
to,
Gate
like-
thing, or is that something else?
I'm sorry to interrupt the podcast for just a moment. I have to let you know, I heard Immortal and I froze for a second.
Okay.
I would put that in the haven't seen it.
Oh,
section,
because
I
of
haven't read it.
I get you. No, I've seen this one. It's actually decent. I'd probably put it at like C.
All right.
Trinity 7. Nope.
Never heard of it.
The most heretical last boss queen.
Never heard of it.
Are we gonna get is this Tower of God? I don't know this one, but I've heard mixed things.
Haven't seen it, so I wouldn't be able to know. Yeah.
Rurouni
Rurouni
Kenshin.
Kenshin! Solid A. Solid A.
You say so.
Come on.
I put it in the chat as a reference of what we can be dealing with.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What
Because
the
guess
hell?
what? Because guess what? It just got greenlighted as an anime.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This one's an
It's
F because this is
essentially a
just Vampire
synopsis.
Toga.
AJ, look at the chat.
I don't want to.
No, just look how long that title is for a freaking show.
Oh, fuck everything about that. Nah. I'm throwing this in F tier.
Stabbed in a backwater dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to the gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends, and
Evan's
I'm out
left
for
off me.
revenge on my former party members and the world. That's not a synopsis. That's the actual fucking title.
So basically, banished from the party, I come back for revenge. Haven't seen it.
The Law of Ueki?
Never heard of it.
I don't even know what the fucking anime looks like
Flame
just off
of-
title alone. That radiates shit.
Flame of Recca, never heard of it. What's that one?
Scry?
Never heard of it.
Lost Universe?
Never heard of it.
Damn. We're really on a bad streak here.
Am I actually never heard of it.
Probably a shitty isekai. I hate this show.
Never heard of
Especially
it.
this little fucker. He's discount Konosuba.
Wait, what's that one?
This my unique skill makes me OP.
Never heard
Even
of
at
it.
level 1.
Not
Have
watched
y'all
it, anyone?
gone over I parry
Never heard of it.
everything so far? Or
It's not appeared yet. I think we probably will find it soon. Dark Gathering?
I haven't actually
Never heard of it.
watched much of the anime, but from what I have seen, it looks good.
Never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
To pretty much sum it up, in
Farming
case
Life.
we do come across it,
I
the
know
main
this anime.
character-
No.
Yeah, things can be worse.
Heard
We
of it.
could have encountered the vending machine isekai by
If
now.
I see the vending machine, it's going in F tier. Motherfucker!
The fucking timing of it! The timing!
S tier.
It's goddamn
And that
Beetlejuice
one's going
rules.
into a clip comp.
Oh! Bro, the fucking timing. Are you gonna put it in F tier like you said?
Ah!
It's no.
Wait,
F
isn't
tier
that
to that shit.
wait a minute. Isn't that Nier Automata? Wait, when did Nier Automata get a freaking anime?
It recently, like last year or maybe earlier. Yeah, last year was like January or so.
Hmm.
It was directed by the game director himself.
So it must be
Anyone know
confusing.
about
It must be confusing as fuck because the game made no sense.
Not necessarily. It was pretty straightforward.
So what do you vote for Nier Automata the anime then?
I mean, I haven't watched it. I just know from other people it's pretty straightforward considering Nier Automata.
Nier Automata made no sense as a story, and you're telling me the anime does?
Leo, just because you lack media literacy doesn't mean nothing makes sense. It
Okay,
just
you
means
know what?
nothing
Get
makes sense
off
I'm
to
not
the
you.
saying
fucking high
much.
horse and stop calling me illiterate, okay? You're starting to piss me off
I'm
with
not
that.
saying much, but what I am saying is that the only votes I can see from this screen share is that there's 2 S ranks and 1 A ranks.
Oh no, there's more than that.
Yeah, there's definitely way more than
No,
that.
I mean for the Nier Automata.
Oh, AJ to the right. It's
Oh,
it
yeah,
shows-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but there's only 4 votes that actually know it
It
existed.
just seems like nobody's watched it, so.
We'll put it with haven't watched it.
Yep. Wait, which one's
Isekai
that one?
cheat magician. That sounds like dog shit. Reincarnated as a sword. Does anyone
my
have creativity anymore?
No, apparently not.
Hey, you know what this reminds me of? Ever heard of Dave the Barbarian?
Yes.
Creativity is dead, and
It's a talking
reiteration has
sword.
been its grave.
I'm gonna just put it
Isekai.
as
Death of
I'm
creativity.
gonna just put it as haven't seen it. The isekai genre sucks. 86, haven't seen it.
I think I
Is it
have.
just called 86?
Yeah, the show's called 86.
Oh, I do know this one. This one's fucked on a few different levels. So there was this entire group. I think pretty much dies except for the blue-haired chick.
Damn.
And like, I hate the blue-haired chick.
So the one
Fucking-
character you hate is the only one that lives.
F. What the fuck is this? Divergence Eve.
Eva. Oh, Divergence Eve. I couldn't see the whole title.
I don't know anything about that. I'm probably getting it confused with a different anime.
Smash next question.
Wait, dude, what if she's
We're not
underage?
smashing these.
What if she's underage? It's
never
anime. For all
mind.
you know,
Screen
she
free.
could
I'm
be
on stream. I'm on
17.
stream.
Dun 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 dun.
God damn it, I can't take you guys anywhere.
You really can't, though.
Take me places.
Darwin's Game. I love this show. I really need it to get a second season because it ended so well.
So A tier.
I'd say A tier.
Alright. What's this?
Battle game in seconds.
Never heard of it.
Killing Bites.
Never heard of it.
Gantz.
Gans. I've never heard of it. I can't even pronounce it. That's how you know it's bad. Darling in the Franks. Ooh,
F.
F tier. F.
I don't know
Guilty
what this
Crown.
is.
Never heard of it. God Eater. Oh. Definitely B tier. It's good, but it could have been better.
Seraph of the End. Solid, like C tier. The fucking ending really made no sense.
Oh, girl.
I have no clue who this
Bruh.
is.
Never heard of it. Dude, we got somebody in the comments section saying, how could you put Berserk lower than S?
Yeah, that's my question. That's my question too, dear viewer. But apparently, your points
Dude,
get deducted
okay.
for quote. Too
No
much
lie.
drama.
Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. I know who that is.
Yeah. Durara, honestly,
Berserk
yeah, this anime right here, Durara, it's a solid B-list anime. It doesn't do anything to stand out. The plot is kind of basic, but the guy with the yellow hair is OP as hell. And he's a side character. He punched the guy once in the face so hard that he sent him flying. He stripped him with a punch.
What did you guys rank Durara?
B.
Okay.
Chaos
What?
Head.
Anyone seen this one?
Can I see the updated list?
There's been a lot of updates, to be fair, man.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Like S tier, nothing's changed.
We have a lot of haven't seen it.
Is that One Piece in A tier?
Yeah.
Yeah, those Naruto.
Why? It doesn't deserve the A tier list.
Isn't it
Neither does
isn't it the
Naruto, but we
reason why
decided
you
to make
took it-
agreements.
Wasn't
Screw
the
you.
reason why
Naruto
you took
deserves
it?
the A.
It
Wait a
does
Naruto
not.
second, AJ.
Yes, it
I think
does.
AJ, I remember the reason. Didn't you say the reason why you put it on A tier is because it's not done yet?
Which one?
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
No, I put it on A tier because it's actually well done. Like, it's
Okay,
actually a great story so far. I've said
Alright.
the only reason it's not an S tier is because the pacing is shit.
Yeah, and they're facing that with the remaster called The One Piece.
The
Yeah,
One
so
Piece.
once that comes out, it'll be
Oh,
S
One
tier.
Piece. Lovely. Got it. Wonderful.
One Piece doesn't even deserve to be that high. Moving on. Chaos Head.
Have
Never heard
you,
of it.
hold on. Have you even watched it?
He hasn't. What he's watched is occasional random episodes out of order that he doesn't understand.
Then you have no dog in this fight.
Oh, screw
Exactly.
you,
Exactly my
Toto.
fucking point. I've been
No.
fighting this battle for
Okay,
years.
I am up to date on One Piece. I have been watching every episode as it's come out ever since I figured out it was a thing, okay? And the fact that you're trying to put it lower than A when you haven't even watched more than maybe a couple episodes from clips
I've
is
seen at
astonishing.
least. I've watched up until the part where freaking Luffy and what was his name, Usopp,
You
was
literally
fighting over the
admitted
damn
you haven't
boat.
watched it in order.
Watch it in order. Watch it
I
in
have,
order.
more or less. Whatever. Moving on.
No, that's not how that works, Leo.
You, my
Leo,
good
you
sir,
gotta-
can shut up.
Leo, especially with something like One Piece, you have to watch it in order.
What is this
Otherwise, you'll be
four-line looking
wondering what's
motherfucker?
going on.
It's
You
not
think
my
I
fault because that's how it
understood
was
Invincible
aired.
until I watched it in order?
It's literally how it
It-
was fucking
I'm
aired and
gonna
how I watched
compare-
it before streaming services were even a thing. I have told you this multiple times.
I'm going to compare this to how I found out about Invincible. I watched it in clips on YouTube Shorts and understood fuck all and thought it was me. Then I
Are you
watched
sure?
it and I realized I really liked it.
Are you sure?
Shut up.
Are you sure?
It took everything not to fucking respond once someone said a damn thing about Immortal. Okay? Give me a second.
Where's
I'm comparing my experience with.
I'll just say it.
I'm
Immortal sucks
comparing
as a
my
character.
experience with Leo's. Leo, I understood nothing about fucking Invincible until I watched the show in order. If you only watch clips or episodes out of order, you're not going to
I've
understand
literally
anything or
already
like it.
explained this, okay? I'm older than everybody in this fucking group by 10 years, man. Back before streaming services were a thing, we had Toonami. I literally watched One Piece every time it was on Toonami, and I watched
That's
it in the
literally
order that they aired
worst way
it.
to watch fucking
That is-
One Piece.
That is the worst way to watch it.
Because
That's
there was
what
no
we're trying to say,
streaming
Leo.
services back then, you
Why-
idiots! I literally
like,
said this was 20 years
Bleach,
ago.
You have
Naruto.
streaming services
And you,
now.
but that's the thing. You can't make a criticism of a show you haven't watched in its right way.
Well, what do you want me to
That's
do?
what
It's
I'm
1,000
saying.
episodes. I don't got
Try to
time
watch
for that
fucking
kind
One
of
Piece.
shit.
I never watched
Give me a
it.
second.
And don't make criticisms of a show you haven't actually watched.
Hold on. Leo, I am your tech guy. You come to me when you want something.
I have multiple
You
times,
need
and you're
to-
always busy.
Hold on. You did not just say that it's 1,000 episodes when Naruto Shippuden was almost 1,000 episodes.
No, I
Like
said
Naruto
that
and
it's more than
You
Naruto.
didn't
1,000.
fill it with that one.
Okay. Now, also, another thing, I have literally binge watched the entirety of One Piece all the way up to the Gear 5 reveal in less than a month, Leo. You're doing something wrong.
Yeah, it's called not having a
How
life because I'm always
It's-
stuck doing
okay,
multiple things. over here.
AJ?
Can we move
it's
on,
not,
please? We're wasting
AJ.
time.
AJ, it's not how did I work, it's how did I sleep.
Oh god. Can I just say this one looks like Coraline?
Yeah,
Hey,
it gives
Toto, I have a
Coraline
In
vibes.
question.
fairness,
Yeah,
Leo,
what's
the
up,
only reason
Choco?
that you kind of got.
One of these days, I need to find someone who can watch One Piece with me.
Hey, I'm willing to watch it again. I've already watched it twice.
I'm more than
Then
I
when
am
the hell are we
literally
gonna be
standing
talking about
right
it?
here.
When are we gonna watch it?
Say that again, Chocobo. You cut out for me.
I said, then when the hell are we gonna watch it? Because I want to watch like all the big three, and so far I've only watched Bleach and a little bit of Naruto, and
I can't help you on the Naruto front. I only watched it. I can only get through it once, and I managed to get through the whole series. I can't do it again.
I can
Okay,
help
you know
you
what? If
on,
my opinions of One Piece are invalid, so are your opinions about Naruto.
No, there's a difference. I've watched Naruto. I've watched it through. I just can't watch it again. It's so painful to watch because of Shippuden and the fucking Sasuke character.
Watch Bleach again.
Bro, 1,000 Year Blood War arc is peak.
You keep
No,
saying
Can we,
you want
can
to
we
end this
fucking
continue
conversation.
with
not.
this
You
damn
bring
list,
yourself
please?
into the firing line.
Get out of here with that.
Fine,
Alright.
never heard of it. Skip it.
Sorry, I'm sorry, Leo. I don't even know what you said.
Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa!
I just
Hold
I
on.
didn't know what you said. I just assumed
Hold on.
shit.
AJ, did you seriously just skip over Hex Hunter? Did you seriously just skip that?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck? Dude, that's so good.
In fairness, that one was a misclick, but I didn't think anyone would actually miss it.
In all honesty, we just wasted 25 minutes like gaslighting me into thinking One Piece is good when it's not. So
No,
let's
we didn't
continue.
Not
gaslight you. You're the one that
gaslighting if
started
it's
the
the
shit.
truth.
Don't even.
It's not gaslighting. It's trying to set you straight.
You can't say a
can't
show is
grudge
shit when you
something
haven't
that you
actually watched
haven't
it.
watched. That's why we have a haven't watched section. If you were here ranking what stuff by yourself, you would see it as we would see it as disingenuous that you ranked One Piece at all, considering on how you haven't watched it.
We continue, please.
You keep
Yes.
bringing it up. Anyway, Fruit of Evolution.
Never heard of it.
Fruit of Evolution is so fucking horrible.
F.
Yeah.
Swear to
Rod?
God, bro, this entire time I've been muted dealing with customers, hearing this in the back ear, all I can think of is that one furry meme where it's the fucking child sitting down and the two parents fighting.
Darker Than Black. They can call a show that? They can call a show that?
Hold on, what was it?
Darker
Oh,
than
yeah.
black?
I mean, they can call a show that if there's a manga called something worse.
Yeah, there is a manga called Something
You
Worse,
know,
but we're not going
like
to talk about
dog
that.
N-word.
Not into that right now. Considering only 2 people have actually seen it.
Go ahead and skip it.
Kaze no Stigma?
Okay, hold on. This one is interesting. So the power system is based off of stigmatas that you get from either spirits, demons, or gods.
Is this the one where he doesn't have a stigmata and just kind of bluffs his way through everything?
No, it's where stigma is literally everything.
Oh.
Oh my god.
But he's a guy, and guys aren't supposed to have stigmas, so
Oh,
he had to cross-dress as a girl for 4 years.
Wait, so is this literally the only boy with a quirk? Is this what inspired the only boy with a quirk freaking story?
No, what inspired the only boy with a quirk was a different anime, but this might have done something. I don't know, man.
Gotcha.
Can you just F tier this and be done?
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead and just F tier it.
What is this? Ghost Hunt.
Heard of it.
I haven't heard of it.
Kamikatsu working for God in a godless world.
Never heard of it.
No.
Hold on. Yeah, F tier that. That's, oh my god. I didn't look at the image, I just listened to the name.
Urusei Yatsura.
Wait, hold on. This is like Sailor Moon type of old. That's how old this one is.
Oh wait, I know that chick. Wait a
Yeah.
second. She's been around forever. They
Oh,
recently
yeah.
rebooted her?
Yeah, they gave her a reboot because do you know how Sailor Moon got a reboot as well?
Yeah.
It was basically about time for that one to get a reboot. I would give this an A tier. It's not bad.
I'll take your word for it. Never seen it. AJ?
So AJ, you gonna mark it or
Friend.
I think AJ died.
maybe, I don't know.
We miss him so much. Sometimes we can
What
even
did
hear
we
his
end up
voice
deciding on it?
A.
A.
like that. See, we even replied to him.
Yeah, Toto said A.
Share
So
with AJ in the chat, please.
I like how you guys are just taking my word for it on most things just because how much fucking
Because
anime I've
you've got
watched.
some sort of encyclopedic knowledge that none of us have.
yeah, he's the opposite of no game, no life.
No life, all game.
He's a decent person with basic moral values. Holy shit.
So what are we putting this at again?
Okay,
I don't even-
hold
I
on.
don't even know- I
I
don't even
I
know
was
what it
changing
is.
something in my profile. Hold on.
Oh, you're Uda now.
I've been. I mean, you should have seen the first Uda, bro. I haven't watched it. I don't think.
Nah.
Good.
I've watched this one.
Okay,
F tier.
Gleipnir. Yeah, no, F tier. That shit's crazy.
I think I've explained this to Leo before, but I'll explain it to Chocobo.
F
Basically,
tier.
that little animal thing is a guy that turns into a flesh skin suit that some girl can operate from inside while naked for some reason. It is so stupid.
And then F tier, How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. This shit was like decent first season, and then second season was garbage. I'd give it an E tier. That's not bad. But like,
I'm quitting.
Yeah, I'll give
Okay.
it an E.
This one is actually an interesting take.
I actually watched this one. This was actually kind of
This
interesting.
is pretty good. I'd give it a C. What do you think?
The ending definitely kind of made it better. Everything else was kind of
Give it a C.
I'd say, yeah, I think C is fair.
Okay.
What is that?
Uh,
Classroom for Heroes?
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Anything?
No.
Honestly, the MC looks like Cruella DeVille's kid.
And
Bro,
the villain
look,
is
look at the
Taming
look at the
Final
name.
Boss.
Look at the name of the anime. I'm the villainess, so I'm taming the final boss.
I kind of just want to F tier it off that
Yeah,
alone.
just go ahead and
Oh
F tier it.
my.
Most villainous.
Zom 100
Okay.
was actually
Zom 100 is
I love
actually
it.
really good.
Oh yeah.
Never
Are we
seen
in
it.
agreement this could be S tier?
Easily S tier.
Yeah. Hey
Okay.
E
Tanya.
tier
All
at
right.
best.
Never heard of it.
Nope. Stop. We're going
No,
at this
no,
objectively,
no.
not
EFP.
hypocritically. We're going
I
at this
just-
objectively.
What do you mean
I said
hypocritically?
I said I haven't seen it.
Okay. What I mean by
I've
hypocritically
seen
is you have an unwavering bias towards this thing as like amazing.
What
And I have an
no.
unwavering bias as is shit.
I don't have a
Why do you-
wavering bias saying that it's awesome. I'm just saying that it's good.
I want to give this honestly.
I want to put it in C at most.
I
wanna
put
give
it B at
tier.
most.
I'd give it B.
Yeah, I put it B at most.
Mainly because it's a
I never-
different take on isekai.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that Tanya is a good like isekai because it's a different take.
I
Aesthetic
don't
I think I
and
watched this.
I
Yeah.
never said anything about Tanya being like the best shit ever.
No.
I think I watched this one, but this one's just weird.
Yeah.
I don't even remember this one.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'd probably just say D tier because I remember not liking it too much.
Okay.
I can't even read that. The Legend of the Legendary Heroes. Well, that's fucking.
The legend of the legendary
Well,
hero.
that feels slightly redundant.
Of the legendary hero.
Not only is that grammatically incorrect, but it's pissing me off.
Legend of the legendary
Bro, you're
hero.
on the clock. Mute your mic, dude.
I'm on the clock, but there's nobody in the store right now. That's why I keep unmuting and muting.
So, do we not know what this one is?
Okay, I don't know what the fuck.
Not
it
a
is.
clue.
You guys.
Wait, oh.
Ico Pass?
Also,
Psycho?
for an
Oh, I
earlier
think I
anime that you
saw
guys
that. It's not- I don't really
For
know.
an
I don't
earlier
remember.
for an
Yeah, I
earlier
think-
animes that you guys marked as haven't watched, Ghost. I think it was Ghost Hunt. I've
Yeah.
seen a few episodes here and there. It was actually pretty okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't retrack.
I don't think I've watched Psycho Pass.
Death Parade.
Death
This one was
Parade.
fucked. Like, this is so cool, but so fucking
Oh, you
psychologically.
mean the anime that's connected to Death Note?
It's not Death Note. Death Parade is basically people on their deathbeds kind of get to go to this place and play games to try and see if they survive or go back to the mortal world, or if they're going straight to hell. Like the first
No, that's the
episode, I
thing.
think-
That's the thing. Death Parade is actually connected to Death Note, or at least the anime is.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because
didn't-
Light's a background character.
Oh.
He's one of the
Are you
contestants.
sure it's not a cameo?
Yeah, it's like a cameo.
Yeah. Then the
little
sometimes
background
different
character.
animes will do
But I
that.
would say this is like an A tier because this was a psychological fuck fest.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely a psychological trip.
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it is.
That sounds like an onomatopoeia.
Ba-doom.
Ninja.
No, a synopsis.
I don't know what this one is.
Nope.
Okay.
I actually watched this one. This one's okay.
Wise Man's Grandchild is not bad.
He's like the son of Merlin.
Grandson. But yeah. That's where you get the Wise Man's
Well,
Grandchild
who
from.
fucked Merlin?
No one. He's adopted.
Then
Yeah,
wouldn't he
it's
be the
all
son?
right. It kind of has OP protagonist syndrome, so I don't rate it too highly. But like,
But the villain is also pretty busted himself, so.
yeah, I guess. I'd put it like a C or B. I wouldn't even really rate it that high.
I'd definitely give it a C or B. I watch it occasionally just because of the fact that I personally enjoy it.
I would say like a C is a fair ranking for this because
It's isekai, so a C
Yeah.
for isekai is actually pretty good.
this one's just
I'm
dog
sorry,
shit.
F tier. Get rid of it now.
Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody.
This one, I watched the first season of this. I was actually very upset.
It sounds like a summarization to Welcome to the Black Parade.
Yeah. This is actually one of the few one season animes that I was very disappointed it did not get a season 2.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a death march of the blah 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 Rhapsody. I really can't read that little text. My dyslexia is fucking with me.
Am I just? Anyone know anything about like where are we ranking this?
Okay,
No.
I give it a C.
The strongest sage and with the weakest crest. Damn.
God, it's another reincarnation overpowered trope.
These are just. It feels like the first half was all the shonen stuff. Now we're just in the dregs of anime.
Yeah.
See, at least we actually knew those shonens, though.
Yeah.
I've watched
There's a few that I wish were on here.
There are certain things that
I actually think I know this anime. If I remember the plot rightly, this guy actually has the strongest crest, but over time history swapped which crest was the strongest and the weakest.
Also, Toto, can you believe that they put Baki in B tier?
Yeah, I was one of the people who advocated for it.
Stupid.
Well, I've watched all of Baki, and I hate to tell you, it's B tier.
Okay, am I just passing this one because we don't have anything
I didn't
to work
watch
with?
the actual anime, but
hold on,
from what I've
AJ,
seen in clips and stuff,
AJ,
I'd give it like a C. And
it's definitely C tier. It's classic reincarnation overpowered trope type shit.
Ranking of
Ranking
Kings.
of Kings. Okay. At first, I did not like this because the animation style did not agree with me, but it very grew on me very quickly. I would give this an A rank.
Okay. The Great Cleric.
Reincarnation, but instead of overpowered attack magic, he's got some good healing magic. I'd give it just go ahead and skip it. I haven't watched it in forever.
Parallel World Pharmacy.
An interdimensional pharmacy trip.
Don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. I noticed that image anywhere.
Okay. I like how you knew what it was. I was still trying to fucking read the writing.
It's great. I love it. It's a very, very good shonen take. So MC, basically, his family is top tier sword, magic swordsman, and he was born without a magical ability.
All right, I'm back. What did I miss?
A lot.
You missed a couple.
We just kind of skimmed a lot of really shitty isekais at this point.
Yeah. We're at Chivalry of a Failed Knight right now. If you know that.
I've seen plenty of gifs of this. That's the one where like, where she blushes like from the bottom of her neck all the way up to the tip of her forehead. I used that gif a lot.
Why do you remember that so much?
Because whenever I need the embarrassed, like literally whenever I go into the GIF finder, I just type in embarrassed anime girl, and that's always the first one that shows up.
She's the first one that shows up. That's
hilarious. Yeah, she's always the first one. I just grab it on and keep on walking.
Back to that, he basically trained his body to the brink and created 2 basic techniques for his self. Because the fact that he cannot use magic, he has an ability that allows him to steal the sword technique of the people he's fighting, and allows him to use it against them. And also, he has an advanced version of that called Perfect Vision, which allows him to interpret all the moves his opponent is going to make. Now, he does have his limits. He has lost fights in the regards of his opponent just straight up overpowered him. But in terms of technique, he's basically trained himself to the point where you're not going to beat him technique-wise.
So, in other words, he's a likable Asta.
Yes, actually.
Nice.
He has another technique called Ito Shura. It's basically where he takes all the strength in his body and focuses it into a single minute.
interesting. So what would you rank it?
I'd give it an A.
A? That sounds fair.
I don't know
I have
this
no idea.
one.
I have no idea what this is.
Okay. Give it an E, if I'm being honest.
Data.
All right. I myself do not like it that much because it's harem. I just don't like harem in general, okay?
Agreed.
In any of my stories, I've never once done harem. But apparently people liked it to the point where it got 6 seasons, and it finished on season 6, so...
Damn.
And it even has video game spin-offs.
Give it a C
They
tier.
did something right.
Give it a C tier to be fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I just F tier this off of principle?
Yeah, go ahead and F tier it.
Why Principal exactly? I've heard that one wasn't as
Ooh,
bad.
okay.
I hated it.
This is another isekai one that I actually really enjoy. Handyman Saito in Another World is nice. He's basically a Japanese style handyman, which they're basically locksmiths, repairers of minor tools and other things. And he just gets isekai. He doesn't have any overpowered abilities or anything else like that. He just has his skills.
He's just basically a carpenter.
He's a carpenter basically. And his girlfriend or wife by the end of the first season, she is a melee fighter, and he parties up with a wizard and fairy along with her, and they go on a couple adventures, man. They also figure out how to send him back to his world, but if he were to get sent back to his world because he isekai'd, he'd die 2 seconds after getting back because he'd be transported right in front of the truck again. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and clap a beautiful woman.
It's definitely good.
Take care of a few things.
Okay.
So what would we rank it? A B? A?
I'd give it a B.
Don't
Okay,
hurt me,
this
my
should
hero.
just actually piss me off. This anime right here.
F.
I've never heard of it.
I'd give it an F.
Is this?
I can't tell because she's upside down who it is.
I can't tell because it's not in English.
Does the freaking title have question marks in it?
I'm standing on a
Mystery
million lives.
characters.
I'm standing on a million lives.
So I'm standing on a million lives is pretty self-explanatory. The main character
That sounds
basically
edgy as fuck,
has a million
though.
lives.
True.
I
to
like
go
that.
defeat the demon
I
lord.
like that. That's edgy as fuck.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Guy basically has a million lives to go defeat the demon lord, and every time he dies, it turns into a time loop, and he changes classes. So, like, one life he's a cook, one life he's a farmer, one life he's a sword master, and all this other shit. And each time he can take a skill from each life and carry it on to the next one.
It sounds like something one would like rock grumble in a metal band.
So what would you rank it then?
I'd give it a B.
B?
B is an okay rating for this
I
one.
stand on
Ringar of Fantasy and Ash.
I have not watched this.
Okay.
Rangar.
Infinite-
Dendogram. Okay. This
Never heard of
one
it.
is another video game one.
Eh,
But honestly, it's a bit more
I know
boring.
what you're gonna do, AJ. Let him explain.
I'm not doing shit.
You ain't doing shit. He's just moving around. Okay.
I was just moving my mouse. Chill,
Infinite Dendogram
Chocobo.
is basically a video game that MC basically wants
Damn.
to just get into video games in his world. He wants to be good at them. He wants to actually, enjoy doing them because he sees all his friends going around doing that.
Do not.
He just wants to. And along the way, he apparently meets one of the best famous person who took martial arts for 10 years and is actually applying that to the video game itself. So he has like zero. You know Bofuri, when I told you that she put all of her stats in defense?
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's mentor put all of his stats in attack and is using martial arts to never take damage.
So C list?
I'd give it I'd C-list it.
See?
Yep.
C-list it.
Bastard. Dang.
Bastard!
I don't know this one.
Okay.
I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything.
I think the name is funny.
Why do we have this one again?
Oh God, because there's two different versions of Clan.
That doesn't let me
No,
select.
because that's the end of it.
Oh, is
That's
it?
that's the end of it. So it's a random image.
Oh, thank God for that.
Alright, here's the tier list.
So
God,
30%,
haven't watched yet. 30%.
11% have reached the F
Only
tier.
4% were on S tier. That's crazy.
To be fair, we're missing quite a few animes because I'm like Hellsing Ultimate. You're missing Undead Unluck. You're missing what was the other one?
Was My Hero on this list? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
My
My
Hero was
Hero was-
earlier on.
I actually
Okay.
wanted it to be on B tier. I still can't believe JJK and Chainsaw Man are that low.
They are not that good.
They're not that good. They're
Oh
overhyped.
yeah, we also
JJK
missed Burn the Witch.
is A tier
Too.
at
We forgot
max.
Burn the Witch.
There's a lot of animes that are missing from here. Drifters is one I like.
JJK A tier at max, and mainly because Toto just carries the entire show with that man's charisma.
This man is biased as fuck
I'm a
because he's
little-
Toto.
No.
I'm a little upset.
It came out long before I turned my Discord account into Toto, bro.
Dude, I have
Have you
known you
guys-
as Toto.
hey.
For the 5 years that I have known you, you've always been Toto.
Fun
Well, to be
fact,
fair, didn't JJK only come out in like 2020, or am I dumb?
it came out 2019.
Oh, my bad.
End of 2019, early.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah.
we're definitely missing quite a few anime.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Season 2 was banger.
And they definitely gave us way too many fucking isekais.
Yeah.
Like,
I wonder
how
what
many? I gotta count how many like isekai looking things we got in here.
I
Both of
counted
the lists
20.
I haven't watched because I know you guys threw some in there before I even joined. I'd like to see which ones you haven't watched, but I have watched, if you don't mind.
I'm
The only one
actually
these two we've heard of, but we never
Sorry.
actually seen any of it
Parasite's good.
ourselves.
Parasite is definitely good. Eminence and Shadow is good. I like that.
You put Dead Man Wonderland in the haven't seen it section, man. That shit was at least B
Where?
tier. It was good. Right
Where?
there.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. First
Slime,
row
Isekai.
where the girl is in white, and then you see the guy upside down next to her, to the right.
Oh, that's Dead Man Wonderland? Well, it didn't
Yeah,
have a
that's
fucking name attached to it, so we couldn't tell what the fuck it was.
I was gone when that came out. That was Dead Man Wonderland. That's a solid B.
All right.
Borderline on A, but it never got a season 2.
Okay. So Inspector, that one I'd give C. That one's not bad. Black Summoner, D. It got boring real quick. Black Bullet, I'd give B. Am I actually the strongest? I'd give that D.
Yeah, but I just realized History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi, didn't show up
Hold on.
anywhere.
Tower of... None of you have seen Tower of God?
Nope.
Damn.
I was muted, so I couldn't give my input, but I was going to give Tower of Gods a B.
Yeah, it's definitely B.
Yeah, at this point, I think you kind of came back, and this is all like a bunch of isekai shit we've never heard of.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
a
if they
little
put like
upset
20...
I Parry Everything didn't show up, but I understand it's a less popular anime. Can I go ahead and explain it anyways, or?
When did this one come out? Because this one was made... Does it give me a date of when it was made? It does not.
Typically not, no.
Because it seems like anything prior to 20, like, I want to say like 2023 doesn't seem to be on here.
I don't see
Yeah,
any
because
anime, bro.
Kaiju number 8 wasn't on the list either.
Yeah, because like Solo Leveling,
Wasn't
Free
on
Run,
there.
Kaiju
Anime
number 8,
wasn't on
Undead
there.
Unluck.
Bro, Free Run's an easy S tier, bro.
Yeah, Free Run's S
Agreed.
tier. We've discussed this at
Agreed.
great lengths today.
Agreed.
I'm sorry, but to this day, my favorite part of Frieren is the fact that an ancient demon's mana and attack was so destructive that humans, in the blink of an eye for an elf, just made it basic magic.
Yep.
Well, evolution.
Yep. She literally sealed him away, allowed humans to basically take his magic and make it basic attack magic.
Yeah, they got a
and
lot
then
of
unsealed
these tier
him and
lists.
killed him. I was dying of laughter.
And then he still lived up to the fact that he's like a demon lord right after by still being, fucking strong as shit.
Oh yeah, no.
I may have taught you everything that you know, but you may not know, but you don't know everything I know.
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
We're gonna end this off with one last thing.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
A quiz of the most popular anime.
Okay.
At most, it does 15 minutes. It has a 15-minute timer. You just tell me an anime, and I'll try and
hold
put it
on.
in and
Can
see
you
what
zoom in on the
happens.
April 2013 to September 2013?
I don't want to give up because
Resume.
Just hit resume.
once you start typing, that's when it
Hit
starts.
the resume button.
Yeah, but once I hit resume, the timer starts. It's only 15 minutes.
Okay.
So we just kind of have to think of names and
Attack
see
on
what we
Titan.
put on the list.
Try
Dragon Ball Z, One Piece.
No, try
Okay.
Gate for the first one if it's what I think it is.
It's not in order, so Gate is not on here. Dragon Ball.
So I guess I'm going to be quiet for this. So it was great knowing
Are
y'all
you
what
kidding
you
me?
wanted.
One
No
Piece.
space. Dragon Ball doesn't have a space.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
No, Dragon Ball does not have a space.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is just one word, so.
Well,
Dragon Ball is
no space
just
doesn't
one
work
word.
either for some reason.
Okay, try Naruto.
Space.
Try Naruto.
Naruto's up there. Bleach.
Bleach. Yep.
No.
Inuyasha.
Bleach is up there. I'm putting Attack on Titan because
Sailor Moon.
you said Inuyasha, Sailor Moon.
Yep.
Inuyasha's not up there.
Sailor?
Sailor Moon
Evangelion?
is not up there.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Is it one word?
We gotta look at the
You-
fucking
you-
dates, man.
you spelled-
It's
you
like
spelled-
it's not
The
gonna
dates
be
don't give you
popular like
anything, and I can only
2014,
choose one.
2017.
You spelled Yu Yu Hakusho wrong.
Oh shit! Bleach actually did show up. Hell yeah!
This is how you spell it. Hakusho.
Try
Hakusho.
That didn't work
Tanjiro.
either.
Damn.
Berserk?
Oh, Berserk.
Is it just?
Nope. Because we're dealing with late
It's 100.
2000s to 2010s.
Yeah.
I swear to God,
Oh,
if it's up there, I'm going.
One Punch.
scream.
One Punch Man.
God damn it!
One Punch Man.
Do Tanjiro.
Ha! I got two of them.
Sorry.
Sure.
The Tanjiro is the abbreviation for that. Yeah, there you go.
You're going to hate this.
It's up there.
You're going to hate this. Try Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Konosuba's totally
Fuck.
there.
I hate that Konosuba had more popular up
Because
there.
Fire Force. Fire Force.
we're dealing with 2010s we're dealing with late 2000s and 2010s. It's going
Fire
to
Force is
fucking
up
be
there.
in there.
My Hero Academia.
It's up there.
There we go.
4
Demon
points.
Hero
Slayer?
Academia. Third season came out in 2018. Fuck, I'm old, bro.
Yeah,
Demon
it does
Slayer.
feel like that.
Blue Exorcist.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
It's up
Black
there.
Clover.
Yep, Demon Slayer.
Right.
Like Triple said, Demon Slayer. Yep, it got 3 points.
Black Clover's up there too.
Yep, there it is.
Death Note.
Fairy Tail? Fairy Tail's up there.
Ooh, yep.
Death Note.
Death Note.
I keep trying like different ways to put Dragon Ball.
There you go.
Yeah, you got Death Note. Okay. Pokemon.
If Mushoku Tensei is there, okay, there you go.
No, oh, damn, nothing for that. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh.
No.
No.
Yeah,
Damn.
you gotta do dashes, not spaces. It is case sensitive.
Yep.
They didn't work either.
Okay.
Damn. Shit, so we did that. Avatar: The Last Airbender doesn't count for anime, does it?
Dura.
Have you tried Tanya the Evil?
You said Durara?
Yeah.
Dura.
Oh, it's up there.
Nice.
Have you tried Tanya the Evil?
Have you tried Akame?
Try Skate
God-
Infinity.
Oh, wait. So I'm a spider, so what?
Oh, god damn it. Why do I have to type that? No.
No. Wait, reincarnated as a fridge.
No, not the fridge. That's 2020. Stop it.
Try Skate Infinity. Skate Infinity.
Put the fridge away.
Wait a second. Violet Evergarden.
Oh, Hermit's grandson.
It's up there.
Hermit's grandson?
Hey, AJ.
Oh, yeah, Wise Man's grandson, sorry.
Do Akame God Kill.
Kill a Kill.
It's up there.
Wait.
We're at 33 out of 100.
Shit. Wait. Evon Genesis. Remember, because you said the movie came out 2 years
Genesis
ago?
Evangelion, yeah.
Yep, that one.
It's up there.
All right.
All right, go.
Gurren Lagann. We're trying it.
Yep.
It's up
No,
there.
Gurren
There
Lagann.
Black
go.
Lagoon. Black Lagoon.
Black Lagoon.
Yep. Did
Nope.
you do JJK yet or no?
Oh, JJK, and then Chainsaw Man.
Up there.
Chainsaw Man.
2021.
Chainsaw Man's up there too.
Chainsaw Man.
Dragon Ball Super. Oh wait, no, you already did Dragon Ball stuff. Yeah, never mind.
Hold on,
Undead Unluck.
I
I've
want
coping.
to see if they actually do have this there. Try
Quintessential quintuplets.
Dandadan. Try no, you stop that right now. That better not be up there, bro.
Demon Slayer.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Who are you
Try
doing there?
Dandadan.
Yeah, we did Demon Slayer.
Try Dandadan. I want to see if it's there.
Too recent.
Okay,
No.
Seriously, got it.
Wait, what's the other one then? The other one with the tall guy and like all the goblins are. Oh, Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer.
Nope.
It's literally cooler than it is.
Oh wait, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
It probably is.
Damn it with these names. No.
Damn.
Damn. I thought you were on to something there for a
Wait,
second.
did you do Black Clover?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try Skate Infinity. I've tried
Solo
to say.
leveling. Solo leveling.
Solo leveling wasn't out that time.
Damn.
Okay, so I have an idea.
The latest seems to be around 2019 is what they're looking at. So
No, 2021.
where are you seeing 20?
Because JJK, scroll down.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Got you.
2021.
Yeah, it seems 2021 is kind of the latest they did.
2022, actually. April 2022.
Guys, I'm totally not cheating using Crunchyroll's entire history list of anime.
Hey, cheater.
Dragon Quest. Dragon
Yes,
Quest.
Dragon Quest.
Oh, Death Parade's up here.
Sweet.
No.
Fire Force.
Damn.
Do Fire Force.
We did Fire Force, I think.
Did you do Fire Force? Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
Fire Force.
Those ones.
Demon Slayer. Did you do Demon Slayer?
Yeah, we did Demon Slayer. Oh, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yep, that's that.
Oh, it just did Full Metal everything.
Ah, that's funny.
Oh Lord.
Hey,
There was
AJ.
only one. It went from 38 to 39 with the Full Metal part.
AJ.
Okay.
Bochi the
Yeah?
Rock.
Was Bochi out at that time?
Oh wait, hold up. I think it's. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, no, I just did the same. Bochi the Rock.
Bochi the Rock. Yeah, why not?
No.
Oh.
Baki. No. Wreck of the
Seven
Ragnarok?
Samurai.
Try Mashal.
Mashal. No.
The Seven Samurai.
Overlord.
No.
Damn.
Overlord. Overlord's up there.
Sweet.
ReZero.
Sword Art Online.
Skate the
It's up there.
Infinity. Brain Freeze says Skate the Infinity.
The what?
Skate the Infinity.
SK8.
TE the Infinity.
We said SK8?
Oh, Skate the Infinity.
Yeah.
So.
No.
No.
Okay, try ReZero.
We did ReZero. It's already there.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Bungo
Redo of
Stray
Healer.
Dogs.
Wait. Redo of Healer.
Just did it.
God. God, that thing needs to go to
Wait. High School DxD and then High School of the Dead.
Bungo Stray Dogs as well.
High School DxD was up there.
My God. High School of the Dead.
Panty and
It's up there.
Stocking.
Oh
Bungo
my
Stray
God,
Dogs?
I'm up there. Bungo Stray Dogs.
This is not up here. Thank God. Bungo Stray Dogs. Yep, it's up
What
there.
about...
Wait, Fruits Basket.
Wait,
Fruits
Panty
Basket.
and Stocking?
Cowboy Bebop's up there.
Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket is not.
My Dress Up Darling.
Shit, what was the name of that anime where the guys went into space and they were ranking how good the women were?
Hellsing.
Hellsing.
Ultimate.
No.
Hell's Paradise.
I don't think that would have been out by
Promise
this point.
Neverland. Promise Neverland.
Pennsylvania was made in Texas!
Parasite the Maximum.
Promise Neverland's up there.
Wait.
Parasite's already there? Okay.
Parasite's up there. 50 out of 100. Damn.
Fuck.
Oh, Tokyo Ghoul. That's up there. Oh, two of them. Oh,
Sword Online.
did Sword Art Online. Didn't provide much.
Damn.
Ace Attorney.
We'll try it. Nope.
Damn it.
Face Dandy.
Oh,
Face
Face Dandy.
Dandy.
Nope.
DANDY. Oh.
didn't work.
Spirit.
Look up Seire Gensoki.
No.
Have you considered that maybe Spirited Away might be on here?
It is.
Ha!
Your
It
name?
is.
So Ghibli films are on here, so let's
I
go
put Your
down
Name.
the
Star
list.
Adventure.
Ponyo.
Oh, wait. We did Naruto. What about Boruto?
You gotta do JJ. You gotta do JoJo's.
No, not Totoro. Totoro.
Yeah, I didn't know. I pray Boruto. Yeah, it's not.
Okay.
God.
JoJo.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
No.
Damn. Code Geass.
Could be. Yep.
Okay.
Code Vein.
Assassination
Yeah.
Classroom.
Oh,
No,
good
that's
one.
not on here.
It's up there.
Did you
Code
guys
Vein,
do
Code
Tokyo
Vein.
Ghoul yet or no?
We did Tokyo Ghoul. It's up there.
Okay.
Code Vein.
Code Vein? No.
Yeah. VAIN.
Comey can't communicate.
Tried that one. Didn't
He
work.
tried that.
Dragon Ball.
Oh.
No, never mind. I was gonna say Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Daima, but
Yeah, we tried all the Dragon Ball combinations. Nothing worked.
Damn, 42 that we're missing? Shit.
We already did Bleach.
You have to think about the genres that are in. So let's see. What's something that came out from 2015 to September
Wait.
2015?
AJ, those two
That is an
animes.
action adventure.
Dr. Stone.
Dr. Stone.
Oh, Dr. Stone. Yep, that's one.
Blue
What about-
Exorcist.
We gotta think
grabbed
about the genre,
We did
guys.
Blue Exorcist.
We did Blue Exorcist. Okay.
Yeah, we did.
We have to think about the
Campfire Cooking in
genre.
Another World.
Think about
It has
it.
to be romance
What
anime.
came out-
Some of these have to be
It
romance
doesn't
anime.
give you shit. It just gives you drama, sci-fi, psychological. It doesn't
Yeah,
tell
what
you
came out from April 2011 to
Erased is on there.
December 2011? That's a sci-fi psychological time travel.
Clanad? Clanad's up there. Oh, please tell me your line April isn't up there. I will cry. I hate this game.
What about what's it called?
Anohana as well. What
Hold
the
on.
fuck is wrong with these
AJ.
people?
AJ, do Campfire Cooking in Another World.
God damn it with these isekais. No.
No? Okay.
Food Wars?
Food Wars. Yeah, sorry, Chocobo
It's up
said it
there.
first.
Yep, right there,
Okay,
September
okay.
2015 to from April 2015. Gourmet Ichi School Shonen.
All right, we already did Attack on Titan.
Arufureta, From Commonplace to World's Strongest, if we haven't done that.
Damn. I am not writing that long ass name. Fuck that.
Okay. Just do
Yakuza,
From Commonplace to World's Strongest.
Yakuza husband.
No, that's new. That's new.
Okay, what about
Have
Yakuza
you done
Bride?
Tokyo Revengers?
That's also new, I think.
Tower of God.
That might go.
No.
No? Okay. Kaguya-sama, Love is War.
Kaguya-sama's up
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Shit.
Fate Stay Night.
Ah, fuck. What was
Fate is up there.
Fate is up there. Okay. Shit. I can't remember the name of that anime. The one that you said was trash, but it was good as a game.
Thank
Fate
God.
Grand
There's
Order?
still hope. What did you say, Chocobo?
Fate Grand Order.
Oh, Fate. Fate Stay Night, Fate Grand Order, Fate Unlimited Blade, Fate Stay Unlimited Blade Works.
I can only type so many.
Just type in Fate and see what shows up.
I already typed in Fate. We got one. I just
Heaven's Feel. Did you grab Heaven's Feel?
no, didn't work.
Feel, not Field.
AJ?
Yeah.
Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt?
What?
Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
Panty and stocking.
Has
It's
Spy
Star Serve
X Family come out
Yeah,
in
Garter Belt.
2020?
You know, like the thing.
I think so.
around
Spy
your neck.
Family.
Try Spy Family.
Yeah, Spy X.
It's up there.
Yeah, there it is.
Hey, Hunter!
Okay.
Hunter!
Okay, Hunter's up there.
Yep, 100.
No, that's not one. Try Laid Back Camp.
You forgot the I. You forgot the
There's
I
a
in
dash
Samurai.
between laid and back.
You forgot the I in Samurai.
Still
Come on,
didn't
guys, we're almost
Yeah.
at a C.
Come on.
Try Shadowverse.
No game, no life.
Kaiju number 8.
It's up there.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Get
god!
the hell out of here!
Kaiju number 8. Kaiju number 8.
It wouldn't be out by that
No,
point.
that's
That was
too
recent.
early.
In Another World with my smartphone.
That one's even more. No.
Just type in smartphone, see what happens.
Nope.
Okay.
Samurai
Did
Batman?
Yeah.
Horimiya.
Horimiya.
That would have been out by that point. It is.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
on.
shit. Okay. Fuck.
Okay, we already got Fairy Tail. The Irregular out of Magic High School.
I can't
Too
type
late.
that in a second. So the ones we were missing.
Eater.
Bunny Girl
we
Senpai.
missed Soul Eater.
Another.
Steins
JoJo
Gate?
no
Didn't we say
Kimyo.
Steins Gate?
I tried JoJo's.
What
Why
is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Oh, because
they
you
want the
put
Japanese title.
Adventures. No, you put Adventures, not JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Also, you forgot the apostrophe and S.
Okay.
This
Darling in the
motherfucker.
Franks. Why the
We
fuck
lost
is that?
Steins-
JoJo's
Steins
because of a
Gate.
grammatical error.
Psychopaths.
Steins
No,
Gate.
I should have
Charlotte.
really asked for Hitalia.
Is Hetalia
Mob
up here?
Psycho
I was
100.
We
trying
did
to
Mob
type it
Psycho.
out,
Why
but I
did Mob
couldn't type
Psycho
it out
not
on
show
time.
up?
Hold on,
We didn't do Mob Psycho.
Is Radiant on
We
there?
did.
Radiant's
That-
kind of
look,
No, we
old.
didn't.
Oh, Elfen
did.
Lied and Vinland Saga.
You didn't type in Mob Psycho?
No one told me Mob Psycho.
I said it like 3 times. I thought you typed it.
A lot of names were shouted over each other. Pardon me for not being able to type at a mile a minute. Yeah, there's a lot of here I don't feel bad for forgetting. Oh, Maiden Abyss, that one hurt.
Abyss? Oh, no.
Howling
Oh,
Castle.
Forgetting that.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
I just realized that
Seraph-
there was a movie TV show
Seraph
thing
of
on the
the
side
End.
all the time.
I
Wow.
knew we were forgetting something. We forgot Seraph of the End. Ah, no.
Yeah, there's a... How the fuck is Toradora up here?
I don't even know what that is.
You would be surprised, bro. You would be surprised.
Like, I mean, we already found out how much of an incel anime got up here. Like, fucking No Game No Life was up here.
No Game No Life got up there. High School DxD was
No.
up
No Game No Life was number 4, my guy. I just said it as a joke, and it was actually there.
Hold on. What was number 1? What was number 1?
Oh, shit.
Number 1 was Attack on Titan.
Let me just... I'll start and give up. Shingeki no Kyojin, I don't know.
I don't think these
I
are
think it's
ranked
Attack on
like
Titan.
at all. I think these were just in alphabetical.
No, definitely not. These are all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
there's, like,
you
no
got
real
because
order here.
number 2 is Death Note, and then you got number 52 as Dr. Stone, so they're not in alphabetical order. I think they're just
morning, guys. I've got morning shift, so I gotta go.
Well, I'm going to end
Alright,
this here
have a good
anyway.
day.
as a wise man once said, go to sleep, 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 go to sleep,
Hope
go
you
to
guys
sleep.
enjoyed the stream, but until next time, have a good one.
Have a good
Until
day.
then.